But Sean was a guy that was very insecure and very, I think, weak as a person.
Yo, this is Conan. You're listening to World of Wrestling Podcast with Tax and Rich. Boom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the World of Wrestling Podcast. My name is Rich. As always, I'm joined by my good buddy, Tax Williams.
We were going really well through New Gen till we got to this pay-per-view, weren't we?
Yeah, it's a really good run, and then this piece of crap came along.
You know it's going to be bad when the pay-per-view length is less than Thursday Raw Thursday and Royal Rumble Raw.
I went to watch the end of this yesterday and kind of went to the thing. I got to the third or fourth match. I was like, there's 20 minutes left.
Did I fall asleep?
Oh, just the main event. Oh, that is it. It's literally an hour 45 is the run time. Astonishingly short for a WWE pay-per-view.
But it was their highest buy rate of an in-your-house pay-per-view since... It was their highest in-your-house buy rate since... Oh, I've lost my stat. Don't worry. This
Welcome
is really
to the podcast, everyone.
This is good podcasting.
Really
good podcasting. Best buy rate since Good Friends, Better Enemies, nearly a year earlier.
Nice.
It did 141,000 pay-per-view buys, which is 141,000 more tickets than the Authors of Pain promotion has sold tickets for. We've got a 10,000 seat arena in Nottingham going ahead in 4 days' time. They've sold 350 tickets.
What are you talking about? So the Authors of Pain, as in
Wrestling Entertainment Society.
Razar and
Acom and Razor.
There you go. Yeah, sure. I know wrestling.
The two Alcatel phones, right? The Acon and the Razor.
Who are not Brits.
No.
Are running a show in Nottingham?
Yep. Which was supposed to have Nia Jax versus Lana as one of their big feuds. And Nia Jax has basically been online all week going, not on the show. I'm not on the show. And they're like promoting a meet and greet with her. And she keeps on quoting on Twitter going, I'm not on the show.
Holy shit.
And Lana's coming out going, I'm not on the show. But it's got Mojo Rawley. It's got No Way Jose.
Right.
Eric Young.
Banging lineup. Yeah, sure.
I think tickets were hugely expensive.
See, the thing is, right, that we could go because Warhammer World's in Nottingham.
I don't know if we'll be able to get tickets, Rich. Can you put them up?
10,000 and what? More than 5-star, less than 5-star? What do you think?
I'm going to say less than 5-star to start with.
It's quite a thing.
It's if that 350 people turn up.
Yeah, sure. God, that's nuts. I did not know about this at all.
Really?
I think you mentioned bits and bobs about it, but I don't think it really sank in.
It got postponed before. And now it's due to go ahead in 4 days, and Mojo Rawley's just said, hey, I'm going to be in London on Thursday. Anyone want to hang out?
Fucking hell, okay.
And 3 people have commented on his tweet from about 4 hours ago.
Right.
So he's obviously a big money draw.
I mean, sure.
Yeah. No, Acom and Razor have got that sweet Motorola and WWE money. They're off to the races.
Yeah. So, speaking of WWF, we're doing part 7 of our Road to Montreal podcast series. WWF In Your House 13, the Final 4!
Oh, wait. Disappointing.
If only he'd come out to that music. I know they tried, but yeah, sure. God damn, what are Europe doing that's costing them so much to use their music?
Absolute arseholes. And then what are the Pixies doing?
Sure. I don't know what happened there, because suddenly he's just swapped his music to the which is a good song.
Jefferson Starship, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but having Pixies for the last 18 months is like, oh, it's Orange Cassidy.
Sure.
Whereas then having, like, quick thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Chuck Taylor, who was on the pay-per-view in the Wrestle Talk News. It's like, Chucky T wasn't in that match. That was Trent Barretta and Rocky Romero.
Oh, did someone fuck up?
Someone was like, yeah, Chuck Taylor. He was at Forbidden Door, but his contract looks like he's expired.
Oh, I think he was definitely in BTE this week. He was on Dynamite, wasn't he?
He was on Dynamite, yeah. It's more the point that at Forbidden Door, I think there was a case of mistake. Someone got proper Oxlade Chamberlain.
Oh, okay.
And
they watch enough AEW, they should know. Who did the news?
I think it was Andy D.
Oh, well, yeah, he's an idiot. So One of my favorite people at Wrestle Talk, genuinely. Like Andy comes across as like a complete weirdo on the internet. I'm very aware. In person, are genuinely the nicest, most like caring person ever in existence. Like when it's people's birthdays and stuff, Andy's the first guy to be like, "Oh, we should do this for them." You know, that kind of person. Yeah, really, really good. You know, took in like friends and like give you a room and stuff. If you like, I was like, "Oh, I'm stuck in London for the night." He's like, "Oh, come stay with me." I'm like, "No, it's all right."
I'll braid your hair, Rich. Come and stay with me.
Sure. Oh, all right. So, Final Four.
Yeah.
Okay. Final is an interesting word.
Well, I can tell you why it was called Final Four, Rich.
Please go ahead.
Because, you know, as we saw in our last episode, go and look at our archives, worldofwrestlingpodcast.com, Shawn Michaels gave up the belt. But the Final Four stipulation was supposed to be to clear up the controversy of the Royal Rumble and to become number one contender and to go and face someone at Mania for the belt.
Of course.
Which was going to be the Final Four in the Rumble was Austin, Brett, Taker, and Vader.
Right.
So that's why it's the Final Four, because they were, clever WWE, the Final Four. As per last week, our friend the dog outside has decided to join us for the podcast. So I'm going to shut the window.
Shut up, Roman. Didn't sound like a big dog. It sounded like
Sonny?
No. So February the 16th, 1997, live on pay-per-view, network, blah, blah. I haven't actually got the rating. You said it earlier. So.
Buy rate was 141,000 buys. Attendance 6,399.
Not bad.
Which is 6,399 more than are going to WES in Nottingham this week. You asked me for a gimmick. This is all I had time to come up with.
It's more than 6,000 more than they had the show for Raw last week, to be fair.
Yeah, that was dire.
That was still a packed out small arena.
Yeah.
But it was weird. I don't know why they chose that venue in Massachusetts. It was very strange.
On the way to where we are tonight. Oh, it's a stop off. It's okay. We'll save on mileage.
Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's quite a distance.
Well, got to have a stop off somewhere. It's good.
We're the UTC arena, just to throw it out there. But yeah, go on.
Oh, the UTC.
Yeah. Don't know anything about it. Didn't look it up.
Not a nice looking arena.
No, it looked like crap. Better than Canada looked a few weeks ago.
True, but still not good. You can tell this is nearing the Attitude Era. This is where they're struggling against WCW. Gates are down.
Yeah. No in your house set.
Disappointing.
Just a bit of scaffolding, like a Brit show or something. I was just like, what the fuck?
Bullshit.
This is WWF. Like, you've got the set. I can understand why they're moving away from this. They're trying to modernize and everything else. And let's be fair, as much as we love the in your house set, it looks a bit cheesy, early 90s.
Jerry Springer talk show sort of background stuff. Yeah.
It's fun, but it's not.
It was a signature.
Metal 90s,
Yeah.
Late 90s.
I mean, we're still a couple of years away from having, as we said before, like System of a Down playing like the pre-packaged videos and bits and bobs. But again, fair play to WWE. They've only had a few days to film this lovely start to the show.
Yeah, pretty decent.
Which, doesn't focus on the Final Four.
But before we get into that...
Oh, yes.
Shall we look at WCW and ECW this week?
No, because that's after this event. And if we're going to do the Monday Night Raw afterwards, we'll need to compare it because it's pay-per-view weekend.
Because it's Thursday Raw, Thursday into the Sundays. There's nothing's happened.
Yeah. So if you want to find out what happened on Nitro and ECW, go back and listen to the last episode.
Hey!
Episode 130, Raw, Thursday Raw.
So, we're in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and on commentary, we have Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, but no Vince McMahon.
No, disappointing.
I genuinely missed him.
Really did. The three-man booth worked so much better with them.
Yeah.
This is obviously the first step into the letting King and JR run it and go as a two. Right, you've got your dynamic. We know who's the heel. We know who's the face now. And off we go.
It's like a married couple at times arguing.
Yeah.
It's like Jim Ross has obviously been taken over from Vince over the last few months. He's been doing more and more of the play-by-play, less and less of the weird semi-heel character thing he was doing previously. And Jerry Lawler is just one-liner Jerry Lawler, creepy douchebag.
Yeah,
Jerry
heading
Lawler.
into the Attitude Era, Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, not a pleasant listen, I would say, Jerry Lawler.
No, from what we were saying at the start, like for the last 6 episodes, which are 3 of them, I think because Vince is there to calm it down
He
a bit.
bridges that gap between
Yeah.
JR's very serious, practical, this is pro wrestling, and Lawler's, let me make my jokes. Vince was kind of that nice in between that kind of bonded the two almost.
Yeah, he was missing very much, but
Yeah.
they had to let him free at some point. And again, the chemistry blossomed, unsurprisingly, because they did brilliantly.
Absolutely.
But as I said, still not as good as Heyman JR. People,
I agree. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. They go, no, it was King and JR. And I think it's because Heyman and JR were only together a short period of time. But it's like when you have Bobby Heenan on commentary. You may have not had as much experience for like 6 years of JR and King side by side, but Bobby Heenan on commentary will trump everything.
Yeah.
Heyman and JR is still the Heyman comment the first time he got the debut with Trish Stratus in the ring barking like a dog. He said, Mom, I'm in Washington and I'm going to get to see Bush.
It's great shit, man.
Ever the opportunities with Vince in the middle of the ring so he can't be shouted down headset.
Absolutely, dude. It's strange not having Vince here, and he's been so quotable the last few weeks. Like, I've found myself walking around like everyday life, the word unbelievable has found its way into my lexicon.
Yes.
Way too often.
No, it should be there permanently.
I think it's from listening to Vince Excalibur every week.
Yeah.
Just like 2 shows a week. Just, unbelievable!
I love it.
I love the way Excalibur tries to always directly imitate Vince's mannerisms and such sometimes. Anyway, so on this show tonight, we've got a dark match. Did you see this?
This was the Godwins in a dark match, wasn't it?
It is,
you
versus the
s-
Headbangers.
Have you seen they've done a table for 3/5 on the WWE Network with BSK, motherfucker?
I watched I watched Money in the Bank live.
Right.
Okay, and I also watched the UFC at the same time because they were on exactly the same
Ooh.
time. Terrible for WWE because UFC I think is significantly more popular, but WWE's doing all right at the moment. The
Well, I
numbers
mean,
going
obviously
up.
they had to switch stadiums because they were doing the big stadium
Yeah,
and they
of
switched
course.
across to MGM, didn't they?
Yeah, which is sensible.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got a big empty stadium like that.
Well,
like,
Nick Khan was right. It doesn't matter if you sell 25,000 tickets in a 65,000 seat stadium,
Yeah.
you're still making more money. But then if you're only going to sell like 13,000 tickets, then you're not going to want the big stadium.
Yeah, that's the problem at that
Yeah.
point, I think. So I don't blame them for that. You've got to aspire as a company, but it's sad they can't fill out the stadiums they try and fill out. But if you're
Yeah,
booking
but
this
it's a
sort of
Saturday
show-
night and it's in Vegas with the UFC. They haven't got hope in hell.
Exactly. And the big thing that got to me was I was kind of mostly watching the UFC. You see the ladder spots going on, you're like, oh, it's kind of got my attention at times, but mainly focused on the UFC. UFC's card was absolutely killer as well, like top to bottom, like really, really good, important matches, basically fights, I should say. But anyway, so we got to the main event, and I'm watching the men's ladder match, and they're doing the thing, and Austin Theory wins, and I sigh a bit and go, okay, fair enough. And then I'm expecting the main event to happen, and then it just transitions into table for 3, and I'm like, oh, this looks quite funny. I'm thinking it's an ad. Like, not realizing that's the end of the show. Because I'm like, there's no fucking way they're going to end the show with Austin Theory winning the belt, and that's going to be it. Or the fucking ladder shit or whatever. And I just so I started watching this BSK thing. In about 15, 20 minutes, I was like, wait, wasn't this a pay-per-view? So I kind of accidentally watched it. What are you going to say about it?
Everyone loves the story of like the Undertaker returning to a hotel room and finding Henry Godwin's false teeth in like a pile of vomit.
Pile of puke, yeah, delightful, isn't it?
Undertaker's changed a lot since 1997, hasn't he, in this
Yeah.
pay-per-view?
Sure. Did you find the bit where Taker's doling out the jack to all these lads and Godfather's going, no, I don't drink anymore. And Taker going, here's your drink.
Yeah.
A bit scumbaggy, like.
Yeah, basically, I don't drink anymore. Guns and fights. This is how we do wrestling.
Sure.
Table for 5.
It's like, I'm happy we're not in that world anymore
Yeah.
with wrestling.
And then when poor Dennis Knight turned up, you're a piece of shit, Dennis Knight. You're late. You're a prick. You're a prick. You're a prick. Right, that's in the show.
I haven't got to that bit, but okay.
Oh, well, it's
Just
table
turn
5.
up.
Yeah, that's why it's called table 5. There's only 4 of them for most of the show.
Okay.
Then Dennis Knight turns up.
And
Not
they just
naked.
shit
Not
on him?
naked though.
That's a shame.
Doesn't that? Obviously, they've all aged terribly other than Godfather.
Yeah, well, wrestlers,
I like that Big Kishi was there going. But then this happened. Don't roast me. Don't roast me. Leave me be. But seeing seeing Undertaker now upsets me. Seeing Undertaker back in this time, I like 1997 Undertaker.
Absolutely. Yeah, sure. He's definitely the star attraction on these shows, I would say.
Yeah, outside of Brett and Shawn.
Yeah, sure. Even Brett has lost a bit of the shine now. Shawn isn't there to be the aggressor too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just from the reaction of the crowd. Anyway, Blood for the Blood God intro. Join the Black Legion. Well, I'll play Vince's intro, I guess.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be the World Wrestling Federation champion? For Shawn Michaels, the most flamboyant, courageous, athletic champion ever, it undoubtedly meant the world. Tonight, 4 men, 4 superstar athletes consumed by the quest to become champion, will battle in one dangerous no-holds-barred match. 4 men with bitter scores to settle. 4 men who in times of desperation were not quite the role models we once adored. And most importantly, because of a cruel twist of destiny, they are 4 men fighting for the title. Willing to go to any extreme to claim victory. Willing to sacrifice it all to become champion.
So basically, Sean's got an ouchie 4-way, innit?
Yeah. And makes sense now, the logic of the Rumble. We get a promo from Austin explaining it a bit later of why he's not the automatic choice for main event.
Sure.
Yeah, the problem is, though, knowing what we knew, it was like, okay, Brett's going to win because he's going to go and face Sean.
Sure.
But as it had changed, so had this been the original Final Four, I'd been like, well, obviously Brett, 'cause he's got to go to Sean. But going into this, I didn't remember who won in the end. Because I remember the event at Mania 13. I was like...
Because you know who's got the belt going into Mania 13. You're like, he's not in this match.
Yeah, I was like, how did this happen? I know, obviously, Sid gets the match the next night on Raw. Yeah. Fine. But I was like, but how did... We can't have a one-day transitional champion. Well, let's find out.
Well, this is all part of the conversation in that a lot of what we've been talking about is who's the loyal wrestler, who's Vince backing, who's doing the work and everything else here. And for us, it's a lot of Sean being a prick and Brett kind of putting up with it and trying to be professional.
Yeah.
And again, this whole show highlights Brett as quite a good human being in terms of like work ethic and
all that
sort of
very giving
things you value in life, I guess, as a worker and such.
It's a shame we didn't have the same thing at Rumble. I obviously don't spoil our main event when we get there, where it's just Brett and Austin for the whole thing.
Sure.
I still think that was a really nice touch of the Rumble, that they didn't really interact with anyone else.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Final Four, Austin, heating up as a bad guy. Taker's just come out of his feud with Vader, so that's nice they're there. They've got Brett in there, so everyone has a story in the main event, and now they've got the richest prize of them all.
Sure.
Because someone cried off like a little bitch.
So no pyro, no big intro apart from this little video package. Like no pyro for a pay-per-view. It's just like, what? In 97? Sorry?
They spent it all on Sean's retirement.
97, sorry.
That was it. Oh, we used it.
Yeah, sure. So just Sable's music. Yeah, not Marmera's music. That's Sable's music. Every time I hear it. And JR welcoming us to the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to In Your House. We are live in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where tonight a new WWF champion will be crowned. As JR is talking, the camera pans to show Mark Mero and Sable making their entrance. Sable is not wearing clothes more than she is wearing clothes at this point.
We are definitely reaching into slutty Sable territory.
But the same can be said for Mero.
Mero and Sable wearing less clothes than they have on.
Sure.
But
Mero was always like that. Sable, this is new Sable. She was
this-
wearing clothes and dresses and stuff last week.
Need to get on
Now
Sable Bomb.
She's just, absolutely. Fucking, I want that t-shirt. But Sable here is wearing S&M gear.
Yeah.
Like, flat out. Like, yeah. She does not look particularly comfortable about it either at first.
No, but we know what's happened backstage. Do this or I'll continental you.
Fuck, yeah. Take it in the limo, whatever you do.
Yeah, it'll explode. Enough about Vince. What about the limo?
JR says this beautiful line. It's a guarantee that somebody's going to leave on that Chattanooga choo-choo with the gold around their waist. I'm like, fucking hell, okay.
Boy, I chuckled when that came out. Everyone loves a Chattanooga choo-choo.
That's so silly.
That's what Braun Strowman would have done when he was doing that like big train noise over it on Raw before he got fired.
Fucking hell. Again, no In Your House set as we talked about. Just a typical indie kind of like bit of scaffolding.
This was house show WWE set out with a pay-per-view ring apron.
It has the WWF ring, has one or two kind of In Your House banners, like right up in the rafters. So you barely see them if you're not looking for them. There's no Titantron.
There's no branding.
staging. There's literally not. There's not even a fucking carpet on the entranceway. It's just the scaffolding, and that's it. No branding. That's a big thing.
Huge.
There's no WWF logo. Nothing.
And I appreciate you looking for buy rates, because obviously if you're buying the WWF pay-per-view, you're going to know it's WWF. But if you're showing it to a mate or straight to DVD later, and we see an advert later on the network for, hey, you can get WrestleMania on VHS in the 5th of May.
Yeah.
Like a month after the event, which is great, but you need your branding.
Absolutely.
100% you need your branding. And that's the thing, it set the scene for me. Like, we've been having a really good time with these new gen shows.
Yeah.
And just going into this, I was excited for it until I had this opener, and it was like, it's another dimly lit, poor displayed. It's like they've gone, fuck, Sean's not here, so don't worry about it. It's basically Vince like, I'm not even coming out on commentary because Sean's not here, and I'm not going to spend any money on pyro because Sean's not here, and then we'll sort something out with the belt, and then we'll fuck up all our plans later.
Absolutely. I've never seen a pay-per-view like this called in more than this one looks like it was.
December to Dismember was better than this, because it had branding, and it had like at least the Bauble-esque thing. I know it's very difficult to go, what are we going to do with the final four? A diamond shape, because there's 4 corners of something, but we can't do a square because that looks shit, so we'll turn it around to be a diamond.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Just bring the Raw set, at least.
Yeah, have something.
Anything.
Having nothing, just I switched off automatically. And starting a pay-per-view, okay, good to get the crowds going, because I assume like Godwins and Headbangers probably was a good match because they're good workers at that time, but both into their gimmicks.
Solid heel, solid face.
Yeah.
Makes sense,
But going into this with, hey, we'll start the pay-per-view with Mark Merrow and Tits McGee and Leif Cassidy.
Yeah, who doesn't get an entrance.
No.
What? Like, no big pyro, nothing to get the crowd going, no... Weird, man. So
why am I
strange.
interested in that? Why is this on a pay-per-view? We've not seen anything on Raw leading up to these two, because we've seen Merrow lose the belt and just transition away from that scene. He's not in any feud, so it's a case of, fuck, we'll get Sable on the pay-per-view.
Leif Cassidy is still in his... Al Snow. Still in his fucking Rockers gear.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? He looks awful.
It's awful. and the match isn't that good.
No. Leif Cassidy's barely been on any of these Raws. Like, he's there occasionally, just kind of like, he's on pay-per-view more than he's on Raw.
He was on pay-per-view with Flash Funk.
It's
the
really
last time we
weird.
watched the Rumble.
That
That
was
was it.
Opening match pay-per-view, I'll get Al Snow. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's this logic?
Chuck him in the Mississippi River in a few years. That'll be fine.
I mean, that's funny, at least.
But yeah, this, and even like I said, with Sable being so uncomfortable, not like being in her Hellcat sort of gimmick at this stage before she went heel manager into babyface with heel Merrow. She looked uncomfortable, so I didn't buy into it. Yeah. Leif Cassidy, no point. Mark Merrow, pretty finisher.
Yeah, hell of a rack too. And Sable's there.
Yes.
The Spanish commentary team is here. Hugo is here. Brutal.
Triple A's finest.
Absolutely.
Hugo Savinovich.
Do you want to drop a... Can you read that? You know what it is. Thank you. Merrow gets 8. Count them, 8 Catherine wheels of in-ring pyro. 8 of them for Mark Merrow.
2 for 1.
They got him at a discount.
Yeah.
So I chuck them on. So it's the Sid treatment where they have the grid that comes down from the fucking, what would you call it? The lighting rig or something.
Yeah.
And then just fucking tons of pyro. It looks like they're going to set fire to something at some point.
But nothing to start the pay-per-view.
Nah. Just this little moment when Mark Merrow's already in the ring. Weird. Al Snow gets no entrance. Al is still wearing his Rockers gear. Opening match is a pay-per-view again. So yeah, Mark Merrow is Sable versus Leif Cassidy. Oh, that's hard to say. Leif Cassidy. What a shit name.
I literally have nothing, because he was doomed to fail. Oh, the new Rockers. Put with Marty Jannetty, because they both got brown hair.
Yeah, where's Marty, by the way?
Rehab.
Yeah, okay.
Probably.
We don't need to check, really, do we?
Considering what he messaged, like posted out last year.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have accidentally offed someone.
Oh, it was just a joke. No, it was just a joke. It's
But
fine.
whatever, it was a joke. But whatever you do, don't dig there.
Yeah.
Dig around
don't
it.
Check the police reports. It's a joke. It's not my hotel. Don't worry. It's not my hotel room.
Has anyone
Mr.
seen Jimmy
Officer.
Snooker recently? Divert.
So Snow slaps Merrow. I'm calling him Snow. And we're off. Al Snow in 97 reminds me of Johnny Gargano now.
Yeah, boring, no interest. But
Except cells doing spots for spots' sake.
Except, I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful because I don't know Al Snow's wife, but at least Johnny Gargano's got a hot wife.
True. Snow works Maro's knee. I miss Vince a great deal.
That's an interesting question. Will I think about it? No, well, we're already stuck for time, but this isn't much left to cover on the pay-per-view once you've got through these
There's
few
not
matches.
a great deal. Yeah, sure. There's some funny shit, but like, yeah.
Wrestling couples.
Yeah.
Have there ever been a wrestling couple where the female is a better wrestler than the male? Because I was going to say, I think Gargano is good. I think Candice is not as good. I think the closest you've got is Becky and Seth. Because I know Becky can work,
sure.
but Seth at
They're
the
both
moment,
as good almost.
yeah. And then I was thinking, well, Brandy's better than Cody. But she's not technically in ring at the moment.
You know
that's
that's
fair.
not true.
Yeah, I know that's not true.
Cody's very good.
But then I started thinking, so
Steph and Triple H. No one's better than a man.
But in fairness, actually, yeah, Lita was better than Matt Hardy.
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
100%.
Well, depends what period Lita we're talking. Anything post coming back stuff, I just can't watch her do moonsaults. It terrifies me.
But S.A. Rios stage Lita,
Yeah, sure.
much better than Matt Hardy.
Yeah. There must be some luchas out there that are couples
Yeah.
where it's
Psycho
heavyweight
Clown and
lucha.
Murder Clown.
I'm not even going to get into that. Mero does the figure 4. Sable moves the ropes closer so Mero can grab them.
She's a heel now.
Can she do that, Jerry?
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Jeff.
these heel tactics as well.
Yeah. Well, that's why she's dressing more slutty.
Do you think?
Because she's a heel now, so she's got to be a buxom wench, as
So is-
Joe would call her.
So if Mero's meant to be a heel, why is he not doing heel things apart from Sable's doing heel things?
Exactly. Well, she's the bad girl.
But he's also doing hurrah, and his little disco eye thing he does when he taunts and such, which it still makes me piss myself laughing every time he does it.
But that's the heel taunt.
Do. He's doing this fucking. What's that from? Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
You do know. There you go.
I know the dance.
Yeah, sure. He's literally, you expect him to go, "It was a teenage wedding, all folks wished him well," It'd be great.
Banging song, by the way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure.
Don't know the film, but I know the dance and I know the song.
Cool. I did top 5 all-time films. So.
Which, to be fair, I've seen the dance, I've seen the song, so it's probably no point watching the movie.
I hate you sometimes.
Well, no, I'm sure it's very good, but I would be like, when's the song coming? That dance is really good. Right, job done.
Yeah, sure.
Cunt.
I'm just going to talk about wrestling. Snow goes to confront Sable because, she's being a prick and cheating.
Rightly so.
Yeah, absolutely. Literally the words I have written. Okay. Sable fucks up Al Snow because, of course, she does. So Al Snow slaps her tit, grabs her by the wrist. Say thank you, Daddy.
Love that shit. Love that shit.
Leading to, some shitty selling and sloppy moments, to be fair.
But then enough about their sex life. What happened in the wrestling?
Mero does his disco fever taunt that puts the blah, blah, blah. Shooting star press by Mero just for the 1, 2, 3. And the winner is Mark Mero.
Yeah, I call it a falling comet rather than a shooting star.
I thought it was going to land in his head.
Looked really bad.
Yeah.
Proper Brock Lesnar himself.
There's 2 ways of doing it. There's the smooth that looks like one motion, and the up and then down way.
Yeah.
The Lesnar way, as you say. Yeah. He went up and then almost came down a little too soon.
But luckily he didn't. Yeah. We're still all alive. And Mark Mero, what a surprise.
Yeah. This is the dude with a broken neck, by the way.
Yeah.
Madness. Why the fuck is he doing shooting stuff? Why is he trying to get over?
Yeah. And I'm going to be a heel now. Now I've got to walk around with my slutty wife.
Sure. She gets slussier. It gets better. Okay. So, piece of shit match, right?
Awful.
Yeah.
One
really
cornflake.
bad. Spots for spot's sake.
Yeah.
No logic to any of it. Just
no story, no nothing. One cornflake.
sloppy. Al Snow talking Mero through it. Al has no fucking clue what he's doing at times.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing at points, right? Not the fun spot fest I'm sure they were hoping to open the show.
I mean, what were they expecting, though? That's the problem. It's your pay-per-view. I know a lot of your plans have been thrown into disarray because Sean's out.
Yeah.
But what did they expect? What did they think was going to happen with Sinleaf Cassidy? And he's not good. We've seen Mark Mara as a face, and yeah, he's all right. He looks like a wrestler. But none of the stuff he's done, even with like the, go on, Mark will put the title on the line, even the stuff with Perfect before Perfect got retrospectively injured and sent out of the...
Well, maybe that's the problem in that they've seen Mark Mero with Triple H and even like Rocky and stuff, people like that, I think. I don't know, I can't remember. And then you've seen Leif Cassidy with similar sorts of people like Gold Dust and whatever, like Good Workers.
Flash, Funk.
Exactly. Yeah. Good Worker again. And now you put them together and like these two put on good matches with other people, it'll be fine.
Booking nightmare.
Absolutely. And then the weirdest moment on this show happens. I literally have no fucking clue what was going on here. After our discussion last week about Honky Tonk Man and him looking for his protege, is that what we're going for? Okay, Honky Tonk Man makes his entrance as the match is kind of still finishing, I would say. Like, it's really weird. We cut to a video package of Sean crying on Thursday Raw, Thursday Day Raw, Thursday. They replay almost the entire fucking speech, losing his smile and all. Even this pay-per-view that Sean bailed on, Vince is making all about Sean. It's the opening video package. They played the whole speech after the first
Shawn Michaels
match
pay-per-view.
It really is. He's not here. He's bailed on them.
Poor Sid's not getting a payday.
It's. I've said it before. It's embarrassing, but this is weird now.
It's almost like this was planned between Vince and Sean again. Because like Sean must have been like, Vince, I don't want to do it.
Sure.
What are we going to do? His contract's up this year, Vince.
Yeah.
Why are we going to give him the belt? And Vince is probably going, it's a good point, Sean. It's a very good point.
Really does feel like something's afoot.
Yeah, because someone who you know is not going to be on TV, who would follow the WWE products to buy in your house...
Yeah.
To then spend it all about going, it's not a case of these four men will go for the championship. Here's a retro on all of these four guys because this guy dropped the belt and that's it. All we're going to talk about because Sean's not going to be on our TV.
No.
If you think about the cost per minute for putting on pay-per-view TV, they had Sean in about 3 minutes of the opener and basically another 5 minutes here. Yeah. So 8 minutes of an hour and three-quarter show. You've already given quite a considerable chunk of time to Shawn Michaels, and we see him later.
Absolutely.
So,
do you think Vince is a war a bit with Shawn, and he's just like, I know he's going to come back. We'll just keep the name there the whole time in the forefront. Do you think it's more than that? Do you think it really is that they're in cahoots, if you will?
Well, obviously, the screw job is a work, but
well, is it?
Well, is it? But then it makes me think. This is very much like we said last week of the Sean, go sort yourself out.
Yeah.
And that's why Vince is still showcasing, because I suppose...
I agree with that, yeah.
And I wonder if it's the same thing like if you get a photograph of a dead relative in a TV show and that actor then gets a little bit of royalties. I wonder if Vince is a bit like, if I use Sean's image, I can therefore feel I can pay him because his likeness is here and therefore I can give him some of the pay-per-view money. Because I love Sean.
So, dude, yeah. Very interesting elements that fit into this story.
Yeah. I mean, all of it is based on pure speculation and assumption and no rhyme or reason for any of this to be accurate because genuinely, he could have lost his smile and damaged his knee. But we both know the last part is definitely not true. Because he lost his smile because he had to lose to Brett.
I agree, absolutely. So, blah, 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 blah. One match in, and we're replaying the entire speech from Thursday, Raw Thursday. We talk about quickly Bret Austin, Sid Vader for the strap later tonight. And then we cut to, not back to the ringside, where Honky Tonk Man's meant to be. We go straight to a Kevin Kelly and Sid thing.
Yay, Kevin Kelly!
Hang on a tick. What was the Honky Tonk Man thing?
Just like Sean, we need to get him on the show. But yeah, what's the point? Did they cut too early?
I have no idea.
Because even like from a 2-hour pay-per-view, because that's when the new houses were, finished 15 minutes early.
Yeah.
It's not like they took sections out of this show. Everything that was on this card was on this card. So what did they cut it too early? Did the pay-per-view genuinely finish 15 minutes early? Or I don't know.
I assumed that we would do the whole Kevin Kelly stuff. We do whatever backstage bullshit. Next, people make their entrance, and we'd have Honky Tonk commentary like we did last time. Nope, it's just not there. Just has an entrance on pay-per-view, and then we don't see him again.
blows my mind.
Weird. Really strange. WCW levels of stupidity.
Yeah,
Almost.
adding to the what the hell's happening on this show?
Yeah, really weird.
Ridiculous.
This must be just a kerfuffle of get everything, just chuck it on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Just do the show no matter what. Get the belt onto the
Blank.
person. Yeah.
Oh, we promised Honky will be on the card.
Give
Great, we'll get him in there.
dance, you know? Yeah, sure.
Good old Honky Tonk Man.
So Kevin Kelly's backstage with Sid. Sid says, pretty accurate.
Yeah.
We're in Sid.
But it's basically how an orc looks after a baby, or what they do in Gorka Morka. He was one step away of going, wah daka daka, and red ones go faster to be a proper fucking orc in Gorka Morka.
Absolutely.
Bloody love Gorka Morka. What a great game. Never the same when they re-released it, Speed Freaks.
What about Sid? Any opinion? What's he? I was a Sid kind of mark before we started doing this run.
In fairness,
that's losing its value to me.
his in-ring work, because of who he's working with, has been good.
Yeah, sure.
He's had good
Match with
matches.
Shawn, Brett, etc., etc.
But his promos, all I remember is good promos when he feuded with Hogan, like the Call 911 thing. And that was really like when he went from like baby blue, turquoisey trunks into black trunks Sid.
Sure.
Now he's bodyguard Sid, who basically Vince has gone, oh, Sid, funny story. Shawn and Brett aren't going to main event Mania anymore. And that means what you were going to do is going to change a little bit. Let's give you more camera time.
Yeah.
And then Sid's gone,
Like Vince is the king of promos, right?
Yeah.
Especially in like 97, 98. You think about the great promos that are very much Vince led. You see that footage of Vince standing behind the camera, winding up Austin, Rock, Big Show, whoever, to get these great promos out.
yeah.
Vince must be standing there listening to Sid.
I wonder, is Vince even at the show?
I mean, maybe not, but this is more than one occasion with Sid.
Oh, well, yeah.
This is
I mean, not as
weeks
good as
of
like
this.
the poolside promo where he attacked Brett. Remember when we were doing like one of the previous shows?
Right.
I think it was heading into Rumble,
Okay.
and like they were by the pool, and then they all started brawling by that thing.
Oh, I don't remember a pool. I remember the one down the entrance ramp a few weeks ago.
No, there was like an off-site interview. I'll see if I can find it. I'll send it to you later.
Sure,
It's
I
definitely one of the
remember.
episodes.
Very memorable, obviously.
But yeah, it's not been great for Sid. In ring so far, because he's been working with Brett and Shawn, been very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he said in this promo. I watched it 3 times. No fucking clue.
I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines of, "Hi everyone, I'm really looking forward to my match tomorrow on Monday Night Raw. Have you seen Sable tonight? Fuck
Yes,
me.
Absolutely.
Have you seen Liv Morgan on Saturday night? Fuck me.
Yeah, sure. I'm happy for it.
Chef's kiss.
Sure.
For her ring gear, not for the booking.
I mean, I hated the booking, but happy she got the belt, you know? So.
Yeah, the Ronda Rousey handshake at the end was a bit shit. Hate that.
Cringe. Absolute cringe. Hated it.
Ronda, very good. Raising the hand while standing in front of her to get the camera time.
Congratulations, you beat me. I'll have that belt back in 2 days.
Yeah. See you on Smacky D.
Yeah, absolutely. Are they SmackDown people? I don't even know.
Who knows? The fact that you messaged me went, Money in the Bank tonight, and I was like, what?
What? Yeah, I found out literally 12 hours before.
Followed by who's on the card.
Yeah. Think about who I work for.
Yeah.
Think about how often I talk about what's happening this week in wrestling. No idea Money in the Bank was that week.
Tell you what I have done wrestling-wise AEW this week. I've bought Mox's audiobook.
Nice.
And I'm sort of a few hours through because I thought, well, I've got to drive to see people yesterday. I've got to drive to focus them back to yesterday. A few hours in. It's amazing how having him actually do the narrating of the book, and you're like,
that's nice. Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I've never been that. I've always thought his in-ring work was really good. His CZW stuff was really good. I enjoyed that.
I love
even
it.
though, even though I'm not a big deathmatch guy.
Sure.
But I liked his character and the stuff he like. The explanation for why the Mick Foley feud didn't happen was really interesting. Because I always thought it was a case of, oh, Mick got really fucked off and that was it. But that is not the case.
What was the case?
Mick didn't get cleared.
Oh, okay.
So Mick was pissed off because he was like, stop sending messages about my family. But Mox was in the UK with an old flip phone, so he didn't get messages internationally. And as soon as he landed back, because he'd been away going, fucking hate Mick Foley's family. And he got back and was like, oh shit, to loads of messages from Foley going, what are you doing? I've told you to stop.
Right. Okay.
But
sure.
But yeah, really interesting to be able to have. I mean, I know it sounds silly. I'm not a big reader, but I'm interested in stuff like this.
Me too.
But I also, if I'm at work, I don't have time to sit and go, I've got to do this. But I also, so I can have it like a podcast.
See, we're parents. When are we going to actually have a chance to read? You know.
I mean, I hate reading books. I find it so boring to read stuff.
Okay.
I do it because I do it for my job.
Yeah, sure. I get that.
Ah,
yeah.
the finest point of regulation. What do I want to do now? Read lore from Warhammer? No. Phone. Tell me about this lore on Warhammer.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude.
But
yeah.
but yeah. So
I'm currently listening to Lord of the Rings on the audiobooks.
Yeah.
So I've never read the full things. I've read The Hobbit a million times, but never read The Lord of the Rings.
too long.
Yeah. Trust me, I'll get onto that in a second. But it's read by Andy Serkis. And so the guy who did Gollum's voice in the movie
Oh, okay.
is like, yeah, I love you.
Ah,
Don't
the
know who Andy
precious.
Serkis is. That's brilliant.
I live in a cave, mate.
It's yeah. I'm pretty
I
sure
rewatched
Andy
Forgetting-
Serkis would have been mentioned in that cave at some point in your life.
No, I've never heard that name before.
Okay.
I rewatched Forgetting Sarah Marshall the other night, though. Inside of you, inside of you.
I've seen that film. Barely remember anything about it. It's the one with Adam Sandler and the girl forgets her. Drew Barrymore, is it?
No,
She forgets who she is.
no.
What's
Forgetting Sarah Marshall is
That's 21st Dates. Yeah, sorry.
Mia Kunis is in Hawaii. She's a receptionist. Why can't I remember Big Lad's name? Then end up with
Ashton
a
Kutcher?
No, end up with a vampire musical. And that's that 70s show. You're just clutching.
They've been in other things together, I think.
Russell Brand was in it. Joan Hill was in it.
Okay, cool. We cut back to the arena and Flash, you are so funky.
And the honky tonk man. Oh wait,
My first note is, what happened to Honky Tonk Man?
Flash Funk.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have Honky Tonk come out and do a dance, don't have Flash Funk come out after him and do a better dance.
Yeah, Too Cold Scorpio.
I've realised that he's gone full BB Hulk in his like dance routine here. It's amazing. Do you not know who BB Hulk
Nope.
is? So Dragon Gate,
Yep.
the guys who used to do the dance routine with the dancers and everything.
Oh, okay.
That's BB Hulk.
Ah, okay.
So this is meant to be a funny reference to Flash Funk being like BB Hulk, but
Ah.
it doesn't really matter at this point. He just wants to dance, y'all, but also cares about equality.
5 years ago today was
Still pitching it. Go on.
5 years ago today was the Usos versus the New Day battle rap, where
nice.
they made the reference to Woods who said, keep it PG rather than go and raise it R like your good friend Xavier Woods. Oh, because he pounded Paige.
Do you know the thing that we discovered about this live?
Oh,
So we had Sam Roberts on Quizlemania
yeah,
with Wale, who was the rapper guy that was
who was doing the MCing for it? Yeah,
sure. And so they wrote that line and all this sort of thing. So Wale is going off on Sam Roberts. They have kind of like kayfabe heat with each
Yeah.
other. And then Sam Roberts goes, "What's that thing Vince said to you about that line, Wale?" And Wale was like, "Don't know what you're talking about." Like, just completely no-sold it. But yeah, so basically what seems to have happened is that during that battle rap, Wale said something or written a line for them that Vince has been like, "You mother." And Sam has seen this happen and has brought it up at a later date. Genius. Yeah, really good. Sam Roberts, I love that man. He gets a bad rep, but fucking hell, he does a good job with what he has.
Sam Roberts has been given a bad rep because he's become successful as a wrestling fan who's now been able to infiltrate the business and make a fuck ton of money out of it.
That's so
And playing the character to annoy people
Yeah.
to get more money. Sam Roberts seems, again, never met him in person, but Sam Roberts comes across with people who work with him as a very intelligent, knowledgeable, but also very giving celebrity in the wrestling profession.
Absolutely, dude. Can genuinely say from a bit of the behind the scenes, genuinely amazingly lovely bloke. Maybe that's going to hurt his gimmick a bit, but you know, whatever.
I heard he was a prick. There we are, we'll balance it
There we
out.
go, sorted. But the big thing is, before Money in the Bank, they had this show. There was like Ultimate Money in the Bank.
Ultimate
on the
Money, yeah,
network.
I've seen
You
these on the
see this?
network, yeah.
So Sam is one of the people giving his like, these are the
Him
10
and
people.
Mad
I would
Camp.
have. Mate, the names he had in his list, I was like, yep, all 10 of those, 100% I'm in on.
Was Bigelow in there?
Yes.
Yes, well done, Sam.
I'm just like,
lad.
exactly.
Good lad.
And like 1, 2, 3 Kid, Bigelow, Perfect, like Brett, like it was just all the names
Yes.
you want to see, you know?
100%
I was like,
Sam.
this guy knows wrestling. Like, yeah,
Can
he's
you
a real
imagine the
fan.
young people of the network going, "What's a 1, 2, 3, kid?" It's like a
Make a little noise, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
oh dear.
Fuck, what was I going to say? Okay, so the opposite end of this scale. Did you watch the pre-show from Money in the Bank?
God no.
Okay, the panel from left to right, if I get
Oh,
this
not
right.
Rosenberg.
Booker T,
He's got some good takes at the moment.
awful human being. Terrible to
It's
listen
almost
to.
like Triple H knew.
Okay, who's the Irish lad?
Patrick Kelly.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Who was
at
on
all.
commentary on Raw last night and apparently did quite a good job.
Okay, I'm on this panel thing. I find him intolerably annoying.
I like wrestling.
It's less the accent and more just how they constantly interrupt each other and such.
Yeah.
Okay, then Kayla Braxton, is that her name?
Yeah.
I always think that's Tony Braxton.
Tony
I
Braxton's
always think
kid,
I get
obviously.
them wrong. Yeah, exactly the same. And then it was JBL, and then the guy you said.
Pete Rosenberg.
Yeah, what a horrible combination of human beings to have to listen to for a fucking hour.
However, WWE doing this, going black man, bisexual, and woman in Kayla Braxton. Tick, 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 tick. We've got it.
Sure, I thought you called it JBL, okay, which is even funnier.
Pete Rosenberg, disability.
Sure, yeah. But like, I'd much rather have Sam Robertson than any of that. any day.
100%.
Think about all the human beings that love wrestling in the world. These are the 5 people you have for an hour to talk.
But Rosenberg's got a radio show on blah, 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 Sirius XM.
I think more people listen to our show than listen to his. I'm serious.
Oh, and good to see JBL. He's, also there.
One of the worst human beings in existence.
Poor Blue Meanie.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, there's so much more to it than just that. There's
Oh, yeah, he's a prick.
here. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
that's when you look at the other end of this table, the sound things. You've got Booker on one side, JBL on the other side,
Yeah.
and fucking prick Rosenberg.
Why does anyone value what these people say about wrestling?
They've got pictures about Vince. They've got NDAs about Vince.
I'm sure they still stuff backstage. You know, they're probably in limos.
JBL forced Jack Daniels on The Godfather 2 because The Undertaker told him to in Wrestlers Court.
Allegedly. Next up, a 6-man tag team match of Bar Gun, Flash Funk, and Goldust. Yes, you heard me correctly. Who were accompanied by Marlena versus the Nation of Domination of Crush, Savio Vega, and how many Qs are there? Farouk, who are accompanied by Clarence Mason, D'Lo Brown, JC Ice, and Wolfie D.
Good old Farouk Anon.
I forgot that gimmick. These 2 rapper dudes look like the QAnon people, definitely.
100%.
Yeah, really do.
But what's nice here again is like we've got the Nation. They've been in a feud of Ahmed Johnson.
The Nation are the best booked people on this entire
Yeah.
run so far.
So let's get them on the pay-per-view against a really odd trio. What's the fucking point?
Now, the thing about this, right, is I remember just immediately going, what a weird 6-person combination. Like, that's so strange. But then they immediately show you a bunch of video packages, right? And so 4 weeks ago, the Nation of Domination screwed Bart Gunn in a match with how many Qs are there? And that's why he's in this match. And then 2 weeks ago, Savio Vega kicked Gold Dug in the Gold Dug?
In the Golden Nuggets.
Gold in the face versus Crush. So that's why he's here when they were in Canada.
Yeah.
Scorp is also here because he likes dancing.
Flash Funk.
I still think he'd be a perfect member of the Nation of Domination. The comedy
Yeah.
to Farouk.
But they've got Clarence
seriousness.
Mason. He's the comedy.
What the fuck? How is he in every match? He's always there. Does nothing.
I again, not to accidentally joke races at them, but I was speaking to AN wrestler the other day, and he went, "Do you reckon Vince, when Bivens got the call up, went, wow, Clarence Mason hasn't aged?"
Fucking it.
Oh, but no, because Vince isn't there because he's not the CEO anymore.
Yeah.
Creative.
He's been on TV more than he ever has been.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all awful.
Still, $1 billion company. You got shares in WWE. At least that stock isn't diving like crypto or tech. Fuck.
Yeah.
There goes my garage conversion for my office / podcasting studio / fold down Warhammer gaming table.
We'll just have to budget it. It'll be fine.
Fold out. the water falls out of the wall at the same time.
It's like, you can buy the slow falling toilet seats and you can also just have a normal toilet seat. We'll have a normal one. It'll be fine.
Why would you do that? Genuinely, there's nothing worse in a house when you just hear this clonk.
Yeah,
It's like,
sure.
how fucking hard is it?
Dude, so I just replaced my toilet seat. This is really interesting podcast material. With like a one where a kid can sit on it as well.
Yeah, the center tray sort of thing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right. So it's got 3 seats.
Or I like to call it target practice. Just imagine.
Sure.
I don't know why I overdid it by holding it with 2 hands.
Always exaggerate, definitely. Never underestimate. You never do this.
Target practice. Hang on, how's it gone internal? Try and
But the main seat is slow closing. The top slow closing. The middle bit that the kid uses.
clang.
Like every time she goes in there, she's like, bong! And she's like, oh, it's so stupid.
My favorite
Awful
one, my
design.
daughter upstairs, is like for her to be able to like push the flusher all the way through.
Yeah.
You've got to lower the loo seat. But if she's tired, she just goes, donk, sorry, daddy, because she like turns around. And I'm like
You got a top loader, mate.
seething,
Easier.
absolutely seething. I'm not paying for any more fucking DIY.
We've got a top loader. She has to take 2 fingers because she's too weak to do it with one hand and go, but like all her weight behind it. It's adorable.
Which is, talking about toilets, that sums up quite well what this match was.
Well, JC Dice and Crackerjack Adams do their rap. I wrote some of it down. I thought we could get some analysis because there's fuck all else on this show. So they say blugger, blugger, blugger something.
Hang on, wait a minute. What's that accent supposed to be?
Honestly, it's what it sounds like what they say. Don't diss the man. He's going to rush your mother. Listen to what I'm saying. It's for real, not playing. Farouk is the match, so kinky start playing. I swear that's what he says.
Oh, kinky, start
kinky
playing. Well, they were trying to be like, going to go back to Remember Me, where they were going to go ging, 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 ging. Oh, come on.
Well over my head, sorry.
Oh, I'm so dating myself a classic club.
That rings a bell.
Skeng, ging, 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 skeng, ging, 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 ging. Remember Me.
Oh, yeah. And the one
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
And you thought Singing the Mountain was going to be annoying in your head. You wait till you got that in your head on the drive home.
That's a banger. I forgot that song even
Absolutely
existed.
banging song.
Do you want to hear a story about songs?
Yeah, always. It's better than this shit show we're covering.
So, I was on a holiday in a Greek island somewhere when I was about like 10. Oh, shut
look
up.
at you! Look at you going on your holidays.
I love that, like, it's this thing of just because it's foreign country was expensive. No, this was like 50 quid, or teletext jobby,
Collect the vouchers from the Sun.
Yeah, really, like, my family's not a Sun family, but yeah, it's like, don't insinuate that.
I was going to say, of all the things we've said to each other in the 4 years in this podcast, my family don't fucking read the Sun. You take that back. I would like to again apologise for even insinuating you would dare read that for anything other than the artificial content of page 3.
Just the Daily Mail in my
I wonder if they're going to have a busy day for print this evening.
I mean, there's plenty going on, isn't there? Anyway. So, so there was a song played at like the discotheque or whatever at the hotel, the kiddie thing, that I had stuck in my head for years and years and years and years and years. But I was like 10. I didn't know the name of the song. I didn't know what it was. So I went about 20 more years trying to work out what this song was.
I love doing things like that. It's so frustratingly brilliant.
Okay. I'm in the car with Ross coming back from band practice one day, and I hear it come on his thing. Only Ross is stupid and wanky enough to have a 90s pop song by a white Canadian rapper with a Jamaican accent. Informer by Snow. Informer.
A licky boom boom down.
Yeah, that's the song. I spent years trying to work out what that song was. I hate it now.
And do you still know what the lyrics are after Informer?
Lickety boom boom down. That's the lyric.
Wait, isn't that Irish guy on the pre-show panel again?
Okay, so talking about rapping and stuff. So Vanilla JWoww drops a "by any means necessary," and I'm like, hang on, you're very white. But there's also a whole verse dedicated to Clarence Mason.
And rightly so, the star of the show.
I'm going to try and catch the lyrics next week, but I didn't catch them this time because I was like, fuck, we're rewinding this shit. But next week I'll see if I can catch it because there'll definitely be more Nation, you'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to forget a long-running storyline heading into Mania where hopefully we'll get the payoff.
Honestly, the way they've been booking the Nation, specifically Farouk,
He should be heading for the main event. He should be heading for the main event.
it's not a bad idea.
But why isn't Farouk in the main event, Rich?
Because he's got to beat the shit out of Ahmed Johnson in a few weeks.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Nothing to do with
else.
his race or anything.
Because Vince doesn't know how many Qs are in Farouk.
Fucking A. Farouk tries to cut a promo, but Goldie attacks the Nation of Domination.
We are the Nation. We're running short
Face-
for time, boys. We've got to-
Face Goldust?
Well, he did getting kicked in the face
Yeah.
by Savio of the Nation.
But as you were saying, also short for time. Obviously, we don't have time to fill.
Yeah.
Gotta get on with the match, right?
That Puerto Rican, well-dressed Nation member.
Yeah.
D'Lo Brown's still rocking at ringside because I haven't seen him for the last few weeks as one of the Nation members. He was one of the first ones down the tunnel with other generic man who obviously never made it into the Nation. So
Yes.
there were 2 suit boys.
The big chubby guy
Yeah.
who gets in the way when they're trying to get in the ring.
Yeah.
Funny. I'm surprised Farouk didn't knock him out.
Bring awareness, boys. Bring awareness. But this is
Yeah.
this match, and again, start to
Excuse me?
finish. I appreciate there is long-term storytelling. I say long-term storytelling. There's a reason for the match. At least there's a reason for this
sure.
match. But
It's about as tentative as the reason can be.
But it was a case of Goldust we're going to see a bit later. And it's just like a glorified squash.
It's very thrown together. It's stupid.
And I love the fact that Crush is still in the Nation.
Yeah.
Because
JC
obviously coming from Hawaii means you're
Well, he's a jailbird, Tax.
well, exactly, with his little
painted on
painted
dick.
on dick. The Samoan submission mashlong.
That's great. Samoa submission schlong. Submission schlong. Submission. Some. I'm going to stop talking.
The Samoan submishlong machine.
That's good. That's very good. Oh, I appreciate a good word conundrum.
I wish I did make some dick references during my stand-up comedy return.
Delightful. We should probably talk about this on the pod because we briefly mentioned it.
Yeah, we did.
I tried so hard to get there, but Cineworld being Cineworld. I get
Coach
it.
Wicked and his wife came and to watch at the back.
So you briefed me a little bit how it went, but go on. how'd it
Yeah,
go?
I was really good. So I arrived there and I said, "Hello, I'm here for
I
the
knew there was something I
night."
had to ask you about.
And he was like, "Oh, are you one of the performers? Are you one of the acts tonight?" And I said, "I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I am." And he was like, "You get a free drink." And I was like, "I'll get that after I've performed."
It's more
Because I
than
was like,
I've
I don't want
ever
to drink
had
like a
with the
pint
band.
of Coke
Okay.
because in case I need a wee during my set.
Sure.
Same thing as like bands.
Yeah.
Drink afterwards. And also, if I drink fizzy, don't get a fizzy tummy before playing in bands or obviously doing this.
Sure.
And then
I
was
got to
a
the point where I didn't care for the last 2 years. I was like drinking and eating everything.
there was a young kid who was like, "Oh, are you on the show tonight?" I was like, "Yeah, are you?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm Scott." I was like, "Oh, hi Scott, nice to meet you. I'm real world name."
Yeah, sure.
And he was like, "Oh, brilliant." I was like, "So," he was like, because obviously I went in,
I'm Tex Williams.
I went jeans, t-shirt, suit jacket,
Okay, nice.
comedian attire.
Sure.
This kid, he was like just wearing street clothes, and he was like, "Oh, are you the compare tonight?" I was like, "Nope, I'm performing tonight." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, me too. You must have done loads of gigs." I was like, 11 years ago. And he was like, "Oh, right." And I said, "Yeah, it went that badly. It's taken me 11 years." And I jokingly said to him, "And it was here. And it scarred me so much." And this kid just went white like a sheet. And I said, "How many gigs have you done?" He said, "This will be my 8th."
Nice. Sweet deal.
And I was like, "Oh, cool." So it turns out he was at like the Kent Uni as part of their comedy society.
Right, cool.
And he was like, and I was like, "Oh, so how old are you?" And this was in the Draper's Arms, which used to be a restaurant in Canterbury called La Trappiste, and they've had a few bits
Okay.
opposite where Deason's used to be on the corner of Sun Street.
I know roughly where it is.
And
yeah, sure.
he said, "Yeah, I'm 19." And at that stage, it clicked to me. I was like, I had my 19th birthday meal in this fucking party. I had my 19th birthday meal here before you were born.
Nice, dude.
Which made me think, I did my last stand-up set 11 years ago when you were 8 years old. You were still probably like doing like wicked skids in a school hall. Someone going, "I've done a wicked skid." And I'm sat there at the Walnut Tree in Maidstone,
Sure.
dying on stage. But this went quite well. So at this stage,
Maidstone is not a good place to your first comedy show.
But at this stage, I wanted to get nervous, but also, unfortunately, competitive nature kicked in. And I sat there and was like, right, I think I'm going to be all right. Then a girl from their comedy society came and sort of joined the table, and I felt really old when she said, "Are we going to go to like Tokyo Tea Rooms after this?"
I don't even know what that is.
Apparently, it's a nightclub in Canterbury.
We have a nightclub called Tokyo Tea Rooms.
Very Japanese themed, apparently. And
Where?
I don't know.
Canterbury's tiny. It's like 2 streets.
She turned to me and she was like, "Are you going to come?" I was like, "No."
I was like that when I was 16, to be fair, but I know what you mean. Yeah,
I'm
sure.
38.
Yeah.
People of my standing shouldn't be hanging around with 20-year-old girls in fishnet stockings.
I've only been to a nightclub 3 times in my life. Once got the shit kicked out of me, which was not
Nice.
fun. Yeah, horrible. Second one was when I was a fresher, or met some friends. Third one, whereas there isn't a third one. I've only done to a nightclub twice. There you go. Carry on.
But the compare host arrived. Really nice guy. Turns out the Gen Pro ring announcer.
Sure. Yeah,
So we had a nice chat about wrestling. So that was good. And then he was like, "So here's the order." Read them out, and I was like, "Right, I'm not on first. Great. Not second. Not on third." He said, "Then there's the interval. Then Hannah, you can open after the interval. Then Stu, you'll go, and then we'll have Mary if she turns up to headline."
Jeez. Did they know you hadn't done comedy in a long time?
I basically said I haven't done anything. I
Right.
said you might as well assume that this is my first gig.
Holy shit. They still put you like the one before the headliner.
Yeah, probably because they thought everyone would have left by then.
But if they're waiting for the headliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
And
yeah.
I will only go on Coach Wicked's, and he felt that I was one of the better end of the scale
Excellent,
there,
man.
which was
Yeah.
nice. And I started thinking, yeah, I enjoyed getting nervous. I
Cool.
might do this again.
Okay, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Because
Because
it's something I struggle to relate to because nerves are a horrible thing for me. Like I have them just like coming here, you know what I mean? Like it's weird. I have to fight anxiety like every moment of my life. So the ambition to like want to be nervous is really weird to me. Like I can't comprehend it.
well, I
you
think
know?
because the thing is, like, I was saying this to Coach Wicked at the last wrestling show we were at.
Sure.
And he was like, "How you feeling about tonight?" I was like, I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
And that's when I realised
I
things.
have got to that point with bands.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Yeah.
And it's not like an arrogant thing. It's a case of I know what I'm doing. Especially when I get to work alongside Matt or work with Matt.
Sure.
It's a case of I know it's going to be good, so I don't need to worry about it.
You just need some dickhead to hit you really hard in the back, you know?
But yeah,
Sorry.
so stand-up comedy, good. Glad to have done it.
Yeah.
And then it was good preparation for my big thing. So in a fortnight's time, I'll be up in London doing my shoot job.
I thought you were going to say I'm going to a London club, and I was like, hang on, that's a big step. Let's do it.
No.
I was about to be like supporting a friend, like I'll get there, I'll be on a train, I'll meet you there.
But it was yeah. So then I'm doing my big shoot job role in front of 2,500 accountants
Hey, nice.
next month. My in fairness, I say 2,500 accountants. I'm on like they've got the main stage for like the keynotes in the morning. Then my one is the first main stage thing after lunch, and I think it's like 1,200 capacity.
Nice place to be. People are eating and they're comfortable
Yeah.
and rested, you know.
1,200 accountants watching me go, "Hey guys, guess what?" And the thing that's not bothered me or irked me at some point, I think I said this to you last week about being told to record a show reel
Yeah.
for this.
You did, yeah.
Now I have to go to Milton Keynes next Thursday for 1 hour to dry run my interview with someone in front of our leadership team, which I'm okay with. But in my mind, in the time where there's a cost of living crisis, budgets are being cut, cost me about £100 to get on the train to go to Milton Keynes,
Yeah, sure. Not
which
cheap.
my employer pays for. Fantastic, thank you very much. Great for them to do it. But I'd rather them put that money in the pot to help other parts of the business. Not like we're
I mean, for your
billion Australian dollar company. I don't think we're okay.
Yeah. But like having to go to Milton Keynes, not my favourite place in the
Especially
world.
for a day. And it's going to be one of two things. Sweltering hot. So I'm
Yeah.
going to get to King's Cross, sweat walking to Euston, sweat on the train up there and sweat walking to the office. Or it's going to piss down with rain and I'm going to look like a drowned rat. But hey, if my day job is sit on a train, go and talk for an hour, come back,
Sure.
sit on a train, there could be worse jobs.
Yeah, you can go skiing in Milton Keynes. It's a good
You
ski
can.
slope thing.
Well, our office is near where we saw New Japan.
Oh, right. Okay. I don't know why that's good or bad.
Oh, it's just a
Just a-
landmark.
Just happens to be close.
Argos is near it.
Goes for
Showing
the
off, innit?
Argos.
It's an Argos that isn't in the Sainsbury's.
Showing
Must be
off.
important.
Got Argos in Milton Keynes.
The laminated Book of Dreams, as Bill Bailey
I
called
think they've
it.
got computers nowadays, but like, you know.
No, because in case you like wank off over the £3 bracelet. Got to wipe clean those magazines. I used to love the Argos catalogue looking at the wrestling toys,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
where
sure.
every Christmas it'd be a case of circle what toys you want. Every single wrestling toy. My dad would go, "I'm not fucking buying you that,
Nice.
prick." I remember one Christmas where he pissed away all the money. And then he promised me and my brother on Christmas Day there were no presents, but we'd go to Toys R Us on Boxing Day and we could pick some presents.
Oh, okay.
So we went there and I was like, wow, look at these WCW figures. Like there was the ones which like just not the Hasbro ones, just there, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson with the belts. And I was like, I know Ric Flair because he's in WWF now. Who are these other people? Like the first real introduction to WCW.
Yeah.
And my brother was obviously, look at all these Sylvanians.
Sure.
So I was loving the wrestling toys. My brother was loving the Sylvanians. We were really excited. Our dad was going to let us pick something for Christmas. And then my dad bought Scalextrics and we went home.
I mean, I like Scalextrics, but it's not the nicest thing to do.
He played the Scalextrics.
Okay.
He bought the Scalextrics for him. Me and my brother got no toys. It's almost as good as the time that he said to my mum, I think we should buy a parrot. And my mum said, no, don't buy a parrot. And what my dad heard was, she wants it as a gift. So went and bought a parrot for her. And I do like the irony is that a few years before my dad died, the parrot, still relatively young, sat on its perch and just went, huh. And some of the people looking after my father and treating him had suggested at some stage that it might have actually been the parrot that gave him what killed him.
Really?
So, lesson learnt, listener. If someone says,
What the fuck?
don't buy that, don't buy
This took so many left turns in the last few minutes. I'm so just thrown. Holy shit.
fucking parrot.
Parrots? Like bird flu or some shit? Like,
Well, something, yeah.
mate, it's even walking around like, like Leeds Castle. That sounds really posh on a podcast. I always resisted saying it. It's just the place we go for walks.
It's where I
with.
live,
Yeah.
Leeds Castle. I own it. Sometimes I put the drawbridge down. It's okay.
So they had big like bird flu signs, don't touch the ducks and
Yeah.
stuff,
Because they've only just been able to release, like, wildlife due to avian flu, you've only been able to release your chickens.
Sure.
Welcome to the world of middle class, where the chickens have been in storage for a long time.
So like there's kids running around, like there's so many ducks there. You can't literally just grab a duck. Like they're just hordes of them.
I don't think you're supposed to grab
No,
them.
you're definitely not. But there's kids going up and going, hello, ducky. And I'm just like, get away from them. I don't want to die from some stupid kid at a castle, It's weird.
Anyway, Nation won. Let's carry.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the match, JR tells us the Nation of Domination are going to cheat to win this, like 10 different ways. It's like, what the fuck? There's a line here that I had to throw in just quickly. Farouk calls Flash Funk a southern black redneck.
Yeah, I caught that.
What's a southern black redneck?
Flash Funk.
Apparently so. Who's mainly New York based, from what I understand?
I can imagine this game show. Flash Funk. What is it? I'm that redneck.
Unbelievable. I think it's just Farouk going for, Uncle Tom lines again, but
likes Flash Funk, so isn't as aggressive.
yeah, almost that. He does not like Ahmed Johnson.
No. Nobody does.
Yeah, JR mentions Ahmed Johnson's not here because he thinks he has an injury or something.
Yeah.
It's very brief, but do we know what's happened there? Because
No.
Ahmed's not on the show. And
No, he'd only just come back from injury.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of notorious.
Going to get Armenia payoff, hopefully. I don't know. I deliberately haven't gone back to look at the 13 card.
Me neither. I hope he's on that
Yeah.
show. It's got to be there, hasn't it?
If not, this has been a lot of work for no payoff.
Yeah, fucking A. Bloody, 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 blah. Flash Funk is really fun. JR mentions Ahmed Johnson isn't here. Brett Ropes bulldog by Bart to Farouk.
Yeah.
But Crush drops the leg on Bart. Always 3, brother. For the 1, 2, 3 of the Nation of Domination win the match. Yeah.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Sure. Mute Doc Hendricks backstage with Stone Cold Steve Austin. They forget to turn his mic on for a bit. Austin talks about the controversy over him winning the Rumble or not winning the Rumble. Austin shits on WCW. He goes, they've held me back for 7 long years.
Good promo. Sets the reason why he's not main event.
I don't know if it's good. It's
We
okay.
don't have the benefit of instant replay or whatever the line was that he gave.
Yeah, it's like we don't use the instant replay rule in wrestling.
And he's right.
Yeah.
Austin won the Rumble.
Technically, yes.
Now, do you think this was the plan all along? Because obviously we've got a whole pay-per-view based on this Fatal 4-Way to win, to go to be number 1 contender for Mania.
Yeah.
Do you think this was how they were going to give Austin the rub to win the Rumble and always had a plan for the eventual winner? Or do you think this plan suddenly changed?
So the Rumble's too well booked for this not to be. They wanted Austin
their
to
mind.
win and screw over Brett. I imagine that they would do Brett Austin leading into Mania. Brett would win and go on to beat Shawn.
Yeah. But this is the last pay-per-view, isn't it? Before Mania?
I don't know.
Because Mania's in April, unless they've got an In Your House in March, which they might do.
Yeah, sure.
But it's very close to Mania because obviously we're mid-Feb at this stage.
Well, they've already had Austin and Brett feuding.
Yeah. But they're not going to blow it off on a Raw.
No.
Which again makes me think, was this always planned? Because you've now got Brett and Austin feuding through to Mania. Why would you then just go, oh, and now in a 4-way match, Austin's out and we're off to whatever's going to happen at Mania against Shawn? Why would you invest all this time just to have it thrown away and not have a payoff? So unless there's another pay-per-view, another In Your House before we get to Mania, I'm starting to think, was this all planned?
Yeah, it's weird.
Because if it was, they really fucked up on the Mania 13 main event.
Yeah, absolutely. That's obviously rushed in there.
Yeah.
I feel like it probably would have ended up being Sid and Shawn because Shawn wouldn't want to work Brett.
Yeah.
So what else do you do with Brett? You kind of set him up with Austin. That's quite...
Or have the first taker, another taker Shawn at Mania.
Yeah, that'd be good. When I did the Pritchard clip for last week, he goes on to talk about, look, it's either Sid or Brett.
Yeah.
And Shawn's going, oh, I'll wrestle Sid. And Vince is going, no, you're going to wrestle Brett. And Shawn's going, no, I'm going to wrestle Sid. And Vince is like, no, you're going to wrestle Brett. And Shawn goes, well, fuck you then.
Yeah.
You know, it does seem to be the case.
Yeah. But again, Doc Hendricks, good promo. Well, good to have him there. I can say good promo because it's explained what is happening.
Yeah.
It's explained why Austin isn't going straight to Mania.
Mm-hmm.
So it did its job. And you could tell it's Austin early doors, and you said anything that shits on WCW for the 7 years is always funny.
Absolutely. Cut back to Triple H, who's already making his entrance. He's pretty much in the ring while we cut back to him. I'm like, why are we cutting the entrances? This is part of the show.
And they make mention to, once again, because we didn't have Mr. Hughes last week, it's like, oh, and he hasn't got a bodyguard this week.
Absolutely.
Hang on. Fucking WWE repetitive booking. I just saw this on Thursday.
But we get something very special. In this
very
match.
good.
Finally, after months, we get a replay of Rocky being Triple H for the IC strap. And so we get this rematch. So this brings me to the point where something I said on last week's podcast, where I went back and looked at the history of like these two wrestling each other. And I got very wrong. I suggested that maybe they hadn't wrestled that much.
They missed it a fuck ton.
Oh, shit. And then what I realized is that all their matches are like Backlash, Judgment Days, SmackDown when no one's watching, Raws when nothing happens.
Yeah.
Like Triple H and Rock have had a long history together, but almost nothing of significance has ever happened between them.
SummerSlam
apart
and then
from
the
that.
main event
Yeah.
and then the Winged Eagle.
Yeah.
That was it.
Almost everything is like, you know, they're in the main event of WrestleMania, but there's 5 other people or something
Yeah.
stupid
A
like that.
man in every corner.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's
Which one's the moron?
It's like,
Steph escapes.
it's like I was very wrong that they hadn't wrestled much. They wrestled tons, but none of it has been very significant at all. Like,
no significant storyline. Just a
weird.
great match to have on a card.
When you think about who they are and what they're capable of, like
They fucking hated each other, probably.
maybe.
Terrorizing.
So WWF Intercontinental Championship match of Rocky Maivia, the current champion, versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Rock billed as being from the South Pacific. That's not a place.
No, that's a musical.
That's an ocean.
Good old South Pacific. That's a great musical.
I don't know that. A musical?
Yeah, it's good.
You've got a very in-depth knowledge of musicals.
Well, you know, theatre, A-level in theatre studies, and, you know, musical performance.
Dude, yeah, sure. I'm intrigued how
Musical
that became
theatre,
important to you. Not
because there were good
film.
parties. I went to a boys' grammar school, and you got to do the musicals with the girls' grammar schools or the girls' private school, and there was always an after party where I would strike out, but at least there was an opportunity.
Okay.
And there were lots of rich girls. My favourite thing is one of the rich girls who I'm still friends with.
Cool.
Good old Lorna, very, very, very good friend of mine. I remember riding my moped as they're all driving their lovely cars their parents had bought them. And I said to Lorna, oh, what's your postcode so I can get there? So I can look it up in my little map. Pizza delivery map. And it's like, it's this. I was like, oh, what number is it? And she went, oh no, that's the postcode for my land. And I remember riding my little moped up this giant like track to where someone had a beautifully well kept and maintained pool outside their house in Sellinge, and I was like,
Nice.
right. Really out of my depth. Like all these people are like, oh yeah, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Are you going on holiday anywhere? No, I'm working at Pizza Hut this summer
Yeah, sure.
to pay my parents' mortgage.
Yeah.
Because my dad has pissed away the money once again. Ah, that's so funny.
I hang out with poor people in the summer as well. Just a joke.
Oh, but yeah.
So like half my family was mid, the other half was like real working class. And so it's like, yeah, it's on both sides of that. It's weird. I much prefer the working class side. But now I'm older.
Yeah. Where are the wills?
Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't want to have to deal with those dickheads, but it's handy having enough money to be able to do stuff. That's always nice, you know. Anyway, yeah, blah 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 blah. Rocky is Aquaman. Triple H trying to embarrass Rocky early, slapping him across the back of the head, all that sort
Love
of
that
stuff.
spot.
Really, really good storytelling. Yeah, Triple H is just an utter cunt. He's fucking great at his job.
Yeah.
Rocky's a plucky babyface doing cross bodies and drop kicks. What more could you want from wrestling?
Tick, tick, tick. Finally a match I can get on board with.
Absolutely. First half decent match on the show, and it's not even very good.
And had I not seen it 3 days prior, it would have been lovely.
Yeah, sure.
Because unfortunately, other than the high spots and the hot shine at the beginning from Rocky,
Yep.
it was the same match as Thursday.
Exactly the same.
Except the finish. Because as we go into the finish,
Mm-hmm.
Goldust appears of post-nation beating with Marlena.
As Goldust is coming out, JR dropped this line about Triple H, though. Did you catch that?
I didn't.
So just before we get to that bit, because it's a really good one, and I've got a joke. I've said up way too much now.
Yeah.
Buried my lead completely.
Oh, this is a high expectation now.
JR tells us Triple H had a wrestling tutor since he was 5 years old. I didn't know Lawler trained Triple H. It's quite a good one.
Well played.
So Goldust comes out, heads to the ring to do a sexy dance with Triple H. Even slapped his bum.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
considerate.
Everyone loves a bum slapping. Rocky gets him like waist lock. Beautiful bridging suplex.
It's a backdrop.
Beautiful bridging suplex. As called on commentary. Backdrop.
So like when Misawa does a backdrop driver, or like
Yeah.
Marufuji or someone like, yeah. When people do backdrop drivers, it's like one of my favorite things in the world. Lift them up and then, yeah, boom, the back leg straight down, powered craziness. That wasn't this.
It was what he was going for.
I've seen Jack Voltage do this move.
Oh, that's how you can tell it was shit.
Nah, he's never done suplexes. Done more than I ever have. What can I say? Yeah,
I think you've got a better win-loss record than Voltage. Love you, Jacob.
yeah, absolutely. But I'm talking shit about someone I don't even know. Really, that's
I am.
mean.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure he's lovely.
I'm sure he definitely listens to the pod.
Good stuff. Backdrop by The Rock. 1, 2, 3. Bridging suplex by The Rock for the 1, 2, 3. The winner and still Intercontinental Champion Rocky Maivia. Happy they didn't immediately put the belt back on
Yeah.
Triple H like I thought they might.
But, you know what I hate about wrestling fans? Those who chant, fight forever.
Yes,
This
fuck
is
them.
awesome. We
Fuck
are
them.
awesome.
Fuck them.
But what I really hate about fans is when they walk through the crowd and throttle someone's valet.
That is just inappropriate tax.
And I was thinking, security guards should really try and pull this lady away, because one of my pet peeves came true on this pay-per-view as someone grabbed Marlena round the throat.
Yeah. Say thank you, Daddy.
And it was
Bless you.
unbelievable. Thank you. It was unbelievable. Like, she looked.
I have weird things.
Oh, okay.
Just carry on.
It was unbelievable. Like, the way China wasn't holding back. There was China, by the way, who appeared through the crowd. This mystery lady.
It was a muscular lady tax. We don't know it's China yet. They didn't say her name.
And Marlena was obviously struggling because the muscular lady was definitely laying it in, this like chokehold.
Man, full sleeper, like, yeah.
Yeah,
laying that
she looked
shit.
in a bad
Yeah.
way. And then let go. And Joe was like, oh, it's a good thing we got her out of here. Whatever
Yeah.
that was. I
Sure.
was like, all right.
Them trying to play it off like it's a fan is a bit of a weird one. There's also a line which I was not too happy about with JR. He goes immediately as they cut to China choking out
Yeah.
Marlena at ringside over the guardrail. JR goes, "Is that a woman?" I'm like, "Yes, JR. Okay."
He was talking about Marlena,
Yeah, sure. Not quite sure.
but great way to debut.
The chest didn't, give it away.
Great way to debut a character.
Kinda. I've never liked the idea of like the whole, it's a fan attacking the wrestler. Like I would have liked China to jump the rail, then grab Marlena because it's part of the show. Like I don't mind like kayfabe, like storylines that cross into reality.
You mean when the Raw was in Milan and the fan came out to win the IC belt and it turned out to be Santino Marella, who's now a full-time roster member?
But that was like pleasantly silly, so it was almost enjoyable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This was like they're trying to play it off like a fan has attacked a wrestler. And there's just that one thing in the back of my head, which is always like, well, what fucking idiot's going to see that and be like, oh, I can do that as well.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I'm just like, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
But it did lead to FTR doing the greatest thing at Hall of Fame ever.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That
I
shot.
mean, Dax forever. So
Yeah,
Cash
forever
will be in my good books because of that moment.
And now with the narrative of their like
the fact
fandom
they
of
let
Brett.
Braun Strowman go after he defended Brett and all that sort of shit, like,
Yeah.
that never sat right with me, but please continue, sorry.
And even at that time, you didn't know their like affinity for Bret Hart.
Yeah.
So even more so, it's a case of you understand now why. Quick question.
Yeah.
Dax Harwood has been getting a lot of good props, but probably because he's been very vocal on social media of his fandom of Bret, putting on these very good singles matches.
Yep.
And he's doing a very good job of pitching himself accidentally for Wrestler of the Year.
he's not going to be, but he's very good.
He's very good.
Best
but-
tag team by a fucking mile.
Yeah. But, go and sign in WWE and shave each other's backs
Yeah.
because they're in touch with
Did
good
you
wrestling.
see the Maximum Male Model-y guys?
Maximum Male Models, Massey.
I absolutely love it.
I love the gimmick.
It's the worst thing
great.
ever, which makes it so great.
Mansoor.
And you see the spelling
Yeah.
with like all the overs extras.
I love the fact that Mansoor's now gone and deleted the entire Twitter history
Has he?
and changed like by the link to like maximmaleModels.com. He's like fully bought into this gimmick to get dropped in 3 weeks.
Sure.
And
I
then-
mean, it's going to be crap in a few weeks, but right now it's very funny. 'cause
And
it's fresh
everyone
stupid.
was shitting like they're going to bring Adam Cole up and make him a manager. And it's like, well, look what they've done to Eli Drake.
Yeah.
Because he's going to make a lot of money out of this.
Oh, mate, can you imagine them doing this to Adam Cole? Eli Drake's shit.
Yeah.
Right, he's terrible in the ring. I've never enjoyed his matches. I'm sorry. I know some people like him. I think
Good
he's
on the
awful.
microphone, which is why he's a manager.
I think he's okay on the microphone. I don't think he's that good.
Poor Robbie E, though,
Yeah.
sitting there going, wait, I've been doing the manager thing
Who's one of the
fuck.
funniest guys we've ever seen in
Yeah.
all the podcasts we've ever done. He's probably made me laugh almost the most. Like him and Owen are like level pegging
Yeah.
in terms of comedy.
Wow,
I mean,
that is, from a comedy standpoint, still that's high praise to
Robbie
put him
E
in with
was fucking amazing in that TNA. The only
Yeah.
good thing about it.
Whoa, Aces and Eights were the best thing about that.
It might have been that the rest was so shit that Robbie E and Big Rob just stood out to me as this hilarious kind of odd couple, you know?
When are we going to start? Oh, we'll get our matching jumpers in the winter. So we can start wearing matching jumpers
yeah,
like
sure.
Robbie E and
I'm
Big
into
Rob.
That sounds good. I've got Zubas now, so
Yeah.
I'm not even going to explain that. I'm just going to let that comment alone. So Kevin Kelly with Vader backstage, another one of these four competitors. Vader does a promo. It's fucking awful.
And then Paul Bearer's
wins.
there.
Yeah, Bearer's is better because it's better. I can't do that voice. Yeah, my throat's way too bad. Thank
Yeah.
you.
But yeah, again, we're seeing all the competitors. We know that Vader's going to be in there because it's going to be It's Vader time.
Next up is a WWF World Tag Team Championship match of Owen Hart and the British Bulldog, the current champions who are accompanied by Clarence Mason, because of course they fucking
Of course they
are, versus a rematch of Doug Furnace and Phil LaFon have returned after not being on any fucking show since Canada.
Well, they earned their rematch because they won,
They
even though
did.
it was by count out. They won their
Absolutely.
match.
They did.
So it's good to have them back. And again, like we're talking about the best booking, the Bulldog in the story is also bringing the undercard nicely.
Yeah.
So we've got the Nation. Basically, anything Clarence Mason touches, gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely agree. They replay Owen accidentally eliminating Bulldog from the Rumble.
Careless.
Yeah, careless. Just it's Bulldog's fault, really.
I'd blame Bulldog.
So Owen and Doug have some amazing sequences at the start of this. I'm just going over the first one. It's funny. Monkey flip, roll through into pins, into head scissors from seated position to leg locks. Just unbelievably cool spots here. That being said, Doug Furnace and Phil LaFon, right? Really good workers. Couldn't find a personality with a barge pole.
No, that's the problem. There's nothing in there. They've got nothing about their look. They've got nothing about their gimmick. It's basically 80s tag team who'd be working like the NWA territories.
Yeah, but those guys had like babyface heat and such. These guys are they're just
but
there.
it's the appearance they've got. That's how they were. There's no geeing up the crowd. There's no come on or the classic let's go.
Yeah. They are hella workers though.
Yeah.
You can see Bulldog and Owen are enjoying the match.
Yeah,
because they're getting to do fun stuff.
And Bulldog doesn't have to do much because it's easy with these boys.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. And I wonder if that's why, again, they were never used. Because at that time, doesn't matter if you can work a match, you've got to be able to do it. And that's why Owen Hart stood out, because he could work a match and have the comedy character.
Definitely with Russo's
period
definitely.
As
well. Like really seems to be the case. Bulldog and Owen completely working heel here.
Good. They've got a heel manager. Clarence Mason's there.
Yeah, but they were kind of baby faces on Raw.
Fucking tweeners.
Yeah. The only thing I know why they have to change. The fact they can interchange like this is very helpful.
Yeah.
But like they're cheating, they're doing stuff behind the referee's back, they're not tagging, they're just doing everything they possibly can. Every time the baby faces get some pops and stuff, Bulldog sucks them straight back down and etc. etc. Bulldog doing Owens headstand flip. Woo!
Yeah.
Amazing for a man that size to be able to do that. Like really, really impressive. There's a whole bunch of like reversing cradle spots, like, partners coming in, pushing the guy over, distracting the ref. The other partner from the other team comes in, reverses the cradle back. And
love that spot.
It's so much fun. A really, really good match. Reversing cradle spots leads to Owen and Bulldog shouting at each other. So we start to get that kind of hindrance of like one getting in the way of the other, etc., etc. Owen accidentally clobbers Bulldog with a spinning heel kick, leads to more arguing. Owen straight up palms Bulldog across the face with a big slap, leaves to Bulldog punching Owen, but they still want to win, so Bulldog still comes in to break up the pinfall. And I'm like, oh, the story is so good. Like they can't lose, but they just can't get along.
The brothers-in-law fighting.
Yeah, sure.
That's what they're going with. It's great.
Man, this is one of the most fun bits of this whole story so far.
And then you're starting to look at what the Mania 13 card would be. You've got a title match. You've got Farouk Ahmed, Bulldog versus Owen, potentially, that they're teasing at this stage.
Fun. I always assumed they would tag and either break up or the other route that could potentially happen, nudge, nudge, wink, wink foundation, in the future.
Oh, the Nudge, Nudge, Wink, Wink Foundation.
Exactly.
Doesn't John Cena do a lot of work for them?
Ridiculous. That was really good. Rush to the finish, but the rush lasts about 10 minutes. These guys are just going spot crazy.
That's because they're told, guys, the main's only 20 minutes. We've got an hour of card to fill. Can you go an extra 10? And Doug, Bulldog, Phil LaFon, and Owen are like, yeah.
Yeah. Please give us 10 minutes to run spots. We'll do all the crazy shit we've got in our catalogs or whatever, Yeah.
This is current day tag team wrestling in the 90s.
Absolutely.
Because it had enough technical stuff, enough silliness, great spots, good tag spots as well.
Yeah. And listen to the crowd.
In it.
Crowd do not give a shit when this match starts. They do not care about this face tag team. By the time they're 10 minutes from the finish, they're already hot. They're cheering, they're biting the pinfalls, they're getting into Bulldog and Owen arguing with each other, they're getting behind the faces just about, Like genius tag team work here from Owen and Bulldog, sorry. I keep doing that.
And I wonder who formatted this match.
Yeah.
In fairness though, like
definitely Bulldog.
the All Japan boys would have done a good job of contributing to this, I think,
absolutely.
from a technical standpoint, and Bulldog was also there.
Yes.
But Bulldog showing character, like I said, doing Owen's little like flip up and everything. He was playing his role. Like Bulldog with character work here was great.
I wonder whether he was meant to.
Oh yeah.
It's the bit where Owen steps in front of Bulldog as they do their entrance.
Yeah.
Bulldog goes, he's funny as Owen. I mean, no, what a dick. Yeah. I'm not sure he's entirely there. Malfunction at the junction. Bulldog and Owen collide. Bulldog picks up Doug in the power slam, but an angry Owen grabs his slammy, slams it into the back of Doug, causing the disqualification. So 2-0 against the tag team champions, Doug Furnace and Phil LaFon.
Brilliant finish. Keeps it going. Keeps the bounce. Doesn't put a loss on Doug Furnas and Phil Lafon as well. So, as you said, they're 2-0. Vince McMahon going, hey, listen to the crowd. They love this face tag team.
Is this going to be the Mania match?
I think about to say, is this going to be the Mania main event?
I mean, it could be with the current state of the belt, you know.
Yeah, great match. Great career. Great story progression. They've actually like exchanged blows now. Yeah. And then the frustration of Owen, no dicking about, wallop. Nice.
Months and months and months of build. Really, really smart. And even here, they haven't just blown it off and gone, okay, now they hate each other. Because Clarence Mason is in... Oh, by the way, he's here still.
Yeah.
Hasn't done anything else since.
Doing good manager work. Like a good heel manager. Never seen, never heard.
Weird, isn't it? He goes and gets their belts and hands them to Owen and Bulldog. And there's this brilliant standoff where Bulldog takes his belt and throws it down in disgust. And Owen poses with his and goes, yeah, look, we're the tag champs. So funny. And Bulldog again gets handed the belt and slams it down. And then grabs the slammy and slams that down and breaks it. You're like, what have you done? I'm half expecting Owen to go off, but Owen's response is like, damn it, you broke my slammy. But he's so happy he's won still.
Bulldog turned heel when he slammed that slammy into the ground.
Absolutely.
Boo hiss.
Oh, it's so fucking silly, man. They kind of make up as they leave the ring. Owen, I don't know if you call this, Owen turns to Bulldog and you can see him mouth, you broke my slammy. It's really funny.
And all ad-libbed.
Yeah, it has to be.
All ad-libbed.
In section. They had no idea they broke that slammy.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Really
because
good.
if it was intended, as you said, Owen would have gone hell for leather. You broke my slammy properly.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Best bit of the show, this.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Hands down, unfortunately. Like, Rocky and Triple H can work, but this was the highlight of the show. Which is a shame, because, you know, we've got a main event to go.
Doc Hendricks, who, by the way, has a mullet and bow tie combo.
Very sexual.
Is it?
He's sexual white chocolate right now.
It's a rarity, at least. You never see a mullet and a bow tie. You see one or the other, but like, you know.
Do you get dressed in a dark room? I don't know.
People have mullets.
Yeah.
Tend not to dress fancy.
Terry Funk. And his friend, I'm not booked, Terry.
Work out by jumping on the old trampoline, you know.
We've all been there. It's knackering.
Yeah, for sure. Doc Hendricks is interviewing Taker, apparently in the Smokers Lounge. Because it's like, you know, 90s and it's, yeah.
Ooh, mystical.
Yeah. So, Undertaker.
He's dead, right?
Yeah, sure. He's a dead man who also buries dead people because he's an Undertaker, blah, blah, blah.
Irony.
Yeah, a bit weird. Like the pie maker eating pies, you know? Like, who would have think? Anyway, there's this weird thing where, like, he's held as, like, one of the all-time greats, and he's a hell of a worker, and a man's man, and all that sort of shit, you know?
Guns and booze.
Fucking awful promo.
Yeah.
This promo is so cringy to me. Like, I can't...
The Undertaker survived as long as it did with the Undertaker gimmick because he didn't have to cut promos.
Yeah. And in 97, they're just like, oh, we're going to take away Bearer. You're going to be slightly more goth. And they'll sort of, well, he's decided he's going to be more goth. Who knows? But he's going to cut promos now. And no.
Ministry Taker was okay because it was, again... by
and
design.
It was so silly. He's got Bearer by his side. He's got 20 other
Russo
guys.
booking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Russo writing.
Where to, Stephanie? It's all one-liners.
Genuinely, that's the greatest soundbite you'd ever get from The Undertaker. Where to, Stephanie?
Shit. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely not rest in peace.
No.
Because that is lame.
Where to, Stephanie?
Such a good line.
Yeah.
Such a great line.
Here's a goth. It's basically like the IT crown from Goth to Boss. Hi, I've got a chauffeur business now.
Sure.
I used to be miserable, and now I can chauffeur billionaire princesses around the world. Where to, Stephanie?
Taker says he's rediscovered his edge, but not all of it.
No, because Christian wasn't there.
But it's coming to him. What does that mean? I've rediscovered my edge, not all of it, but it's coming to me.
I've completed most of the puzzle, and I'm going to finish the rest later.
Taker says he may kill the other three men in the main event tonight.
Can you do that, Joey?
It's not when or how, but rest assured it will happen. And he goes, rest in peace for some fucking reason.
Rest in peace, Bird's Eye. Garden frozen from field to freezer in less than an hour.
It's the big friendly Undertaker. You know? Like, yeah,
Ho,
big
ho,
green-
ho. Kane's a cunt.
Yeah, promos are shit.
Not good at all.
Rumble replayers, JR and King have a chat, focusing on Austin's unseen elimination and Austin eliminating Brett. The Western
Union, the easiest and securest way to transfer money worldwide.
Can you imagine going to a show? You've paid your $50 or whatever to go sit, middle tier, watching the ring, everything. And you've just got a blimp floats in front of your face.
Nothing is more important in the world of professional wrestling than a blimp.
An indoor blimp.
I guarantee you that is where Danhausen decided that would be part of the gimmick. Yes, my blimp and my PT Cruiser, where I've owned 50% of those things.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I've had two PT Cruisers
had
in
a
my
blimp?
lifetime.
Sorry.
I had two blimps.
You had a PT Cruiser.
I've had two PT Cruisers.
Was it a piece of shit?
Fucking loved it.
Okay, this is American, so I assume it's crap.
I loved my PT. My first PT Cruiser was brilliant. My second PT Cruiser was really good until it blew up.
Yeah, but you drive a Peugeot, so what do you know?
Yeah, but it's got a fold down boot, so I can put my compost in the back because I'm that middle class.
It does, absolutely. I drive a Seat, it's not much better.
I was at McNade's yesterday waiting for someone to come meet me for some afternoon cake. Obviously taking my job very seriously, driving to Faversham to go meet someone for
You say
cake.
McNade's?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Love McNade's. Yeah, exactly. But whilst I was waiting for her to arrive, I was like, ooh, Scotch bonnet plant. Maybe I could do that. And I got a strawberry hanging basket because my strawberry
that's
plants
nice.
have been vanquished. So there's now hang on the Warhammer house a nice strawberry hanging basket, which I must
Delightful.
remember to go and water before I'm meeting later.
Scotch bonnet chilies? Okay, you didn't go that route then.
No, because I only had one hand spare. So I thought go for the hanging strawberry basket.
It's weird that we've got to this point in our lives. I drove to a garden centre the other day to buy a wheelbarrow.
Oh, yes.
And
Genuinely, buying a wheelbarrow is the best thing I've done for my garden. It's great.
Saves you so much time wandering back and forth carrying bits of wood or whatever.
100%.
But like, I actually spent 10 minutes just looking at plants. It was like, these look nice in my garden. I've got to that point apparently.
See now, have you got to the stage though where you actually take the label out and go, oh, I've missed the opportunity to really plant this now. Maybe I'll wait till next year.
Haven't, but I know what perennials means.
Ooh,
So there we go.
very
That's a new
nice.
one.
Very nice.
I'm a city boy. I've never gardened in my life.
I'm
I've had
fu-
gardens, but the peasants did it.
Hang on, that's my line. I'm getting more into it now. Obviously, I've got more space than the previous place. I mean, we had a nice enough garden in the last place.
This is very interesting for the pod.
Hey, you leave my hydrangeas out of this. It's more interesting than this fucking main event.
I know what hydrangea is now as well. Time for your main event. of
Go,
the
go,
evening.
Hydra Rangers.
Tax
Yes.
rules.
Yes.
Now, I just assumed fecal four-way or whatever it's called.
I definitely didn't clock the rules because I think when they were doing the announcement to come in, I was going to go for a drink. So when shenanigans started happening, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Okay. So a graphic comes up. I say a graphic. It's like someone
MS Paint.
got an MS Paint, drawn them out, smothered grease across it, and then shot it on like a 2mm camera. It's not the clearest thing in the world, but anyway, that's just me bitching. The match, rule number 1. The match begins with all 4 superstars in the ring. Rule number 2, there are no countouts or disqualifications. I'm like, okay, 4 ways,
Right,
triple
yep.
threat rules, yeah, no problem.
Just like in the bedroom.
Say thank you.
Is that the safety words? Thank you.
I almost has dropped way too much information for this podcast. Rule number 3, a superstar is eliminated.
Wait, what?
So it is elimination. It's not just one fall. When thrown over the top rope or both feet land on the floor, and both feet land on the floor, or by submission or pinfall. Rule number 4, the last superstar standing will be declared WWF champion. So it's a 4-man battle royal with TNA rules.
Yeah. This is not a reverse rumble. Thanks for bringing that back, TNA.
Yeah, for sure. But immediately I'm like, oh, so no one's taking a pinfall.
Yeah, 100%. When I realised that there are people trying to throw people over the top rope, I was like, hang on. I understand why this rule's been put in.
Yeah.
Because none of these 4, because we might need them at Mania, I can take a pin.
Absolutely. It's like Vader might eat a tombstone.
Yeah.
if we're lucky. But no one else is doing it. And instantly, my big match feel of like, all right, final main event, Taker, Austin, Brett, like this is going to be fun. Vader's also there. Fucking awful.
Yeah.
What dog shit main event.
I mean, this was about half an hour, I think, bell to bell. Genuinely, I haven't needed to look at my notes at all for this show.
I noticed that you haven't looked at a single one. There's not much to... Yeah.
Because I think I've written maybe 4 things about this.
Sure.
Which is to do with the finish and Vader's eyeball.
Yes. Because it's not the worst eye injury he's ever had, but it's not very nice.
No. And him taking off his mask later on.
Yeah.
But basically, there is a lot of shenanigans in this match. They try and throw each other over the top rope or going for the occasional sneaky pin. It starts getting interesting when they go through the middle rope. I mean, shall we talk about the Irish whip?
Okay. Before we do,
Okay.
we'll get there, I promise. Firstly, the weirdest bit for me at the start of this match is hearing Austin's glass smash and no pop.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's not there yet, is he?
Just can't get used to it. Like, I keep thinking about this storyline is very interesting with the Austin and Brett thing, but with Sean and Brett and everything else is the most important stuff. But Austin is the real thing that's intriguing me now because he's not over.
No, and he's not got heat where they're booing as he comes. It's indifference. But then
we're 1 year away from him winning the belt against Sean at WrestleMania 14.
But I don't think this is the best crowd anyway. Other than like getting near to the end of the tag match.
Has he been over really anywhere else?
He was with his fighting with Brett in the Rumble. And in fairness, we've only seen Austin, the times the crowd have been excited when we've watched Royal Rumble Raw and Thursday Raw Thursday.
Sure.
It's when they've been doing a lot of dicks. They've been doing a lot of dicks. And then after they finish doing a lot of dicks, they dick about. Well, they interrupt
JBL, we need him.
Yeah. Bloody Marmite driller.
Can't say that.
That is literally what everyone called me at school because of my brother coming out.
No, I know. It's okay. You've got a gay brother. You can say whatever you want. It's fine.
I don't think that's how it works.
I've got black friends.
I do. Ahmed Johnson.
He's no one's friend.
But it's just that, the fans are dead in this arena. Other than Brett and... I'm doing that now. Owen and Bulldog.
Yeah, it's different.
Bringing it back.
You're so used to going Brett and Owen. You know?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
There's been no real pop. Even when China... Sorry, that muscly lady.
Some
is that a
muscly
woman?
that we don't know who it is, yeah.
Even then, they're like, what? What's going on?
Yeah. Didn't give a shit.
Who's
who's
continentaling Marlena?
We are in Tennessee. They don't have soap in Tennessee.
Hello to all of our listeners in Tennessee. Tell your Mary's a cunt.
That's oh my god, comedian, did wrestling, got pile driven by Jerry Lawler.
Andy Kaufman.
That's an Andy Kaufman line. I'm doing from Memphis, Tennessee. This is a bar of soap, boy. Sorry. Big reaction for Brett, but he has a little backstage thing with Kev Kelly. God bless Kevin Kelly. Please bring him to AEW. Notice that
JR was
yeah, big change. JR on Rampage, recorded show, really fucking good idea.
Yeah. I've been enjoying that. In fairness, though, like the 3-man of Excalibur, JR, Tony, I still really like it.
Yep.
But I think diversifying, getting ready for succession planning,
yep,
and also having JR for the big matches gives them that extra bit of a big match feel.
Distraction. I don't know. I love JR the last 6 months.
But also, if you're thinking with the Rampage Rumble,
yeah, they
couldn't have Ricky Starks. They couldn't have Jericho on comms.
How did they cram a whole Rumble with that many people in like half an hour?
They certainly were. The intervals, either it was cut. Those intervals were not the time allotted. They suggested
it was like 2 seconds. Oh, here's the countdown.
Oh, look, here's Max Caster from the Acclaimed.
Yeah, exactly. Scissor me, daddy. Ass. Brett puts everyone over in his little promo, but he also cuts this beautiful line at the end and says, "May the best man win." Me.
Yes, Brett.
Like, yes, God, love it. Slightly heelish.
But that's what we've been seeing.
Or have we, though? That's the thing. I'm not entirely sure he's a heel yet. Yeah.
But it's planting the seeds because we know where we need to get to.
I thought we'd be there by now.
Well, no, because he needs to say face.
I know there's
Yeah.
the famous, Austin Brett thing, the double turn, let's just say it. But we thought there'd be a bit more of this, considering the contract issue and everything.
Still a couple of months to go, though. Well, a month and a half to go.
interesting.
Still got 6 weeks.
Yeah, about that. Big match feel kind of as they ring the bell, and then you realise, this match is 90% walk and brawl.
Yeah, because it's Rumble. It's Rumble tactics.
It really is. They pair off. It's basically Brett and Austin and then Vader Taker for like the vast majority of the... sorry, nobody's text me. I don't know what that is. Vader eats a chair to the face. Bus Vader opens. My missus will not stop texting me. I'm going to put on airplane mode.
That's so harsh.
She's just sending me something that is not relevant to this whatsoever. Vader eats a chair shot to the face and busts his eye/cheek, whatever, open. Absolutely brutal.
See, I thought he did his eye when he went into the steps.
No, it's when Vader runs in with a chair, lifts it up into his face, and Taker just boom boots the whole thing stiff as
and
fuck.
it is a nasty, like a big deep cut on just to the left of his eye.
Absolutely. I don't think it's anyone's particular fault. I think Taker didn't need to slam his boot into the chair, to be totally fair.
As we've learned from times in the modern world, Taker is a prick.
It does seem that way.
Bit of a bully.
I love the way that you're so used to seeing people run up with the chair in front of their face, waiting for the spot to happen.
Yeah.
And the kick comes and blah, 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 blah. I don't even know this, but Vader, he like swings the chair up above his head and then goes to bring it down and then kind of whoop. And it's like a really clever little moment. But then, he takes that and completely shits on it. By the way, Taker kicks out of a botched stunner at one point here. And the funniest Irish whip of all time happens.
Oh, what a dream.
It's maybe one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen in pro wrestling. I rewound it 20 times. I just on repeat, just endlessly watching it over and over and over again.
You can see it on our Twitter feed at World of Rest Pod.
Sure. So Vader and Austin are on the outside.
Through the middle rope, of course.
Of course. Austin whips Vader.
Sorry, whoopah.
Straight away, I'm like, hang on. How does that work? Because Vader's like 3 times the size of Austin, but he's taking the Irish whip on the outside, no problem.
Well, hang on. Brett power slammed him the other day.
Yeah.
He's only to like 200 pounds.
Vader runs towards the steps where Austin whipped him, kind of stops, kind of zigzags a little bit, detours towards the timekeeper, then accelerates, smashes into the timekeeper at ringside.
This was a pure case of, right, I'm going to Irish whip you into the guardrail, and they went the wrong way.
Yeah.
So instead of the reversal to...
They're just bumping the steps.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas Vader ran and was like, fuck, I haven't got a guardrail to go into. I'm going to squish the timekeeper.
My favourite bit about it, right, is after Vader does his little kind of like zigzag to get to where it needs to go on the Irish whip, he kind of slams this guy into the guardrail, looks back and goes, did I do all right? This little look on his innocent face. Poor Vader, man. Fucking hell.
But... So there you go. There's the 2 spots.
Yeah, fucking that's the whole.
That's the match.
Much, yeah.
Until the finish.
Vader. Oh god, Vader put Brett in a sharpshooter at one point. I was like, what the fuck on the outside?
Can he do that, Joey?
Yeah, can he? Seriously, do you think Brett signed off on this?
I mean,
I don't think there's a fucking. I think Vader went into business for himself.
Yeah,
but Brett was just like, get the fuck off me, because it doesn't last
I will
long.
power slam you again.
Absolutely. So Taker moves out of the way on the Vader assault. No finish this time, unfortunately. Farouk is smarter than the Undertaker, apparently. No one yet to take that move.
That's his Farouk on.
Yeah, absolutely.
He knows everything.
Yeah, no one's taken the Vader assault. He's hit it 3 times, I think, in this run.
Missed it every time.
Every single one. I wonder whether anyone will ever take it.
It's the new flare off the top rope.
Vader doing moonsaults.
Yeah, miss it.
Stupid.
Love it.
Vader barely sells it, by the way, but is back on the attack almost straight away. Brett punts Vader in the balls.
Rightly so. He can definitely do that, Joe. It's no disqualification.
Is he a heel?
Wow.
Because Vader's a heel, right?
Got to take the big man down.
But Vader's a heel.
He stole his sharpshooter.
It's like, fuck the story. Boom!
Yeah. Well, exactly. Vader's gone to business himself for sharpshooter. It's like, right in the yam bags.
Austin crotches Taker on the ring post. About 15 minutes in, they start to try and finally eliminate people over the top rope. The camera is focused on Vader and Taker, and then cuts to Brett, who has Austin in a fireman's carry position and just eliminates Austin out of fucking nowhere.
There comes our main event. Oh no, Austin's out. So the first one out.
God damn it, Kevin Dunn. Barely showed it.
Yeah.
They did give you a replay because they fucked it up live.
It's almost like they were trying. I wondered at this stage when they first threw him over if he was going to come back in again and try and rinse repeat.
Oh, it would have been a nice callback, but no, nothing so interesting.
He's literally the story that's run through, the storyline arc that's run through since Rumble has been rectified with Austin being eliminated first.
Yep.
Seniority in the business there, isn't it? In the company. Vader's not going to go out first. Brett and Taker are like, we're not being first out. So Austin by default.
Yeah.
And that's why he's not over.
I audibly went, who booked this shit?
Really?
I was like, it has to be Austin and Brett at the end, right?
Yeah, well, that's the story. That's the problem. That's the story, and they fucked it.
Yeah.
And already at this stage, I was like, right, well, it doesn't matter now. Although, again, I was like, oh, well, I know the Mania 13 main event, but I didn't remember... Hang on. So, yeah. So then out next goes Big Boy.
There's a Vader goes out next. There's a moment where Vader hits Brett, and then Vader takes his own mask off.
Yeah, because he's like, there's too much blood now. I'm done with this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not much of a mask, but still.
Bloody lucha traditions.
Where's the DQ? Can you do that, Joey? Bearer apparently hit Taker with the urn, but we don't see it because, Kevin Dunn's a piece of shit. They have to show a replay later.
That's why they have to do 12 cuts a second now. So Kevin Dunn goes, I won't miss anything ever again.
Brett gives Vader a suplex in the tippity top. No Brett's rope this time. Holy shit moment.
Big bump.
Like, do you think the conversation was pretty much like, you're so big. We go to the top, we'll have more time for you to flip over.
Yeah.
He's doing moonsaults anyway, so he can take this bump.
Yeah.
Like, Vader, that's impressive.
Vader, as I said, Vader was great. He's still no Bam Bam, and that's the problem. Because
Sure.
I will always, and I don't know why, I always compare the two, because I think they were like big lads from the time I watched wrestling.
Yeah.
Agile big lads, but Bam Bam will, sound like a broken record, I will always go Bam Bam over Vader.
Yeah, Vader can do the big spots and the big moments. He can't do the shit in between at all.
Yeah, whereas Bigelow could do it all.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Sharpshooter applied to Vader, but Taker is a fucking idiot and breaks it up because it's elimination. So we have Taker and Vader in the ring, Austin back out to give Brett a kicking on the outside. The refs and agents have to get their shit in, so they drag Austin off of Brett. But Austin will not leave the ringside. Yeah. It's almost like they're not trying, these stupid fucking agents. Vader up top to do the Vader bomb to Vader up bomb to do the Vader bomb to Taker. But Taker sits up and punches Vader in the balls.
Again.
Fourth ball shot in this match.
Great Power-Uti levels of tolerance of the ball hitting.
It really is. Sending Vader over the top rope, eliminating Vader with a punch to the balls. Football to the groin. Football to the groin.
Shed can him.
Down to Taker and Brett now. Austin is still trying to interfere. It is sloppy as all fuck. There's definitely a spot where Taker picks up Brett on the shoulders, do the tombstone. Austin's meant to grab the leg, pull Brett down. Taker goes out somehow, right?
Yeah.
They fuck it up entirely.
Hugely.
They go back and forth doing this ball over and over and over. And eventually Brett just goes, fuck off, and just clotheslines Taker over the top rope. Brett wins, new world champion.
Undertaker standing outside just going, fuck me.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't think Brett would win this.
I assumed he wasn't. It makes no fucking sense. Because he's not got the belt going into Mania.
Which is why we're sort of changing our order for the pod, because we need to find out what happens on Raw. So to finish off the show.
That's okay. So JR goes, Undertaker had it. He had it. Like implying that Brett's stolen this somehow. JR tells us not to go away, and we get a 10-second video package promoting WrestleMania 13, and then come back to Brett celebrating.
Yeah. Don't go away. Here's when you can buy your video of
fucking weird
Brett going to the main event of Mania.
Here comes Sid. Brett and Sid face off in the middle of the ring to end the show. It will be Brett versus Sid tomorrow night on Raw, and we're out of here. So, we were now going to skip the ECW stuff, because this is where the ECW invasion happens over the next few weeks. We were going to go to kind of March time to pick up the story into WrestleMania. But I think we've agreed now
definitely.
that we're going to add in next week's Raw, WWF Monday Night Raw 197, the 17th of February 1997. Because not only do we have this Brett versus Sid match, we also have a few things we really want to see on this show as well.
Yeah, Sable.
Yeah, of course. Fuck Mero.
Yeah.
Go do a disco dance. So quickly, I know we've got to shoot now because it's kind of the end of the pod and everything. Can we have a quick discussion about the number of belts in wrestling?
Oh, okay.
Because there's technically going into this show, 2 belt holders.
Yep.
2. Because there's no women's champ, there's no world champ, there's only the tag.
Was
and the
the women's
ICs.
title around at this stage? 'Cause
It's vacant.
Oh, okay.
A long-term vacant, but it's vacant
Okay.
still. And it's crazy how many belts WWE, AEW, even New Japan have got at this point. And
Yeah.
they feel so irrelevant compared to how these belts feel. Like Bulldog and Owen feel so special because they're telling these stories with the belts.
This is why the Usos are more important now, because there's no other tag straps.
Absolutely.
That's why the women's titles seem a bit better, because they've forgotten to do this tournament at a later date for Naomi and Sasha Banks' tag straps, which are now definitely never going to come back.
Sure.
They
I
need
just-
to
I'm-
unify belts to give them some relevancy, because at the moment,
Yeah,
everyone's
absolutely.
got them. And I look at it and I go, like you even said with AEW, you did not need an All-Atlantic Championship. You should have just bought in the trios belts.
Yep,
Because you've got enough trios to actually make it different.
Mhm.
You've got all the Ring of Honor stuff in AEW now. And it's too much.
The FTW belt.
Why Samoa Joe got a less important belt than Gresham, but he's presented more as a better champion than Gresham.
Yeah.
So you don't know which title is in the hierarchy of it. The TNT title was important, but I also wonder if Tony Khan's doing this, bringing the All-Atlantic by going, if we have to leave this network, just because we're going to call it the Dynamite Championship and go TNT, I wonder if that will be merged with the All-Atlantic
Yeah.
at
Seems
another
to be
day.
the case.
So, which therefore is it foreshadowing to the following the network takeover and the new people in power on War? Is it like, was it Warner Media again they're with?
I don't know.
But there's been a takeover and there was all the talk of, AEW could be in trouble. So I wonder if this is Tony Khan preempting. Because that was one of the glorious things I liked at the start of AEW. One world title, one women's world title, tags.
Yeah, sure.
It's how we liked wrestling.
Yep.
Because then your champions mean something. And now...
Like on this show.
Yeah. And because you've got the 4 biggest wrestlers in the main eventers actually going for the strap.
Yep.
You've got the IC belt as the work belt for the next step to elevate you to be in that feud.
And it focuses everything.
In a world where everyone in these big corporates focus on like career pathway, your career pathway is established opener, mid-card title, succeed here, progress to main event.
Yep.
Go leave Hollywood, rinse, repeat.
I
Now,
think it's one of the huge... Sorry,
yeah,
go on.
but now you can't do it.
Yeah.
I appreciate like when you had the John Cena US title run. Why is John Cena wrestling for a secondary mid-card belt?
Mm-hmm.
Who is IC champion at the moment?
No fucking clue.
I haven't got a fucking clue.
No.
I know that Lashley is the US champion because I saw him win the belt.
Right.
But I've no idea who's the IC champion. It's not Sami Zayn. It's Gunther. Sorry, Gunther is the champion.
Oh, okay.
Great.
I've
He
seen
was
him wrestle since he came to the main roster.
great that he was at Money in the Bank.
Yep.
Wait, he wasn't.
It's only like the most impressive wrestler they've got on their roster.
It's just, yeah, too many. But at least they've like, as long as they don't split the world titles, I like get it into a single belt.
Like, just straight up. AEW specifically, like WWE, I've kind of lost faith so
Yeah.
much. ROH belts, the Rev Pro belts, the New Japan belts, I just never want to see on TV ever again.
No, unless they're on FTR because it's part of the gimmick.
Sure, absolutely. That sort of thing is fine. But when Will Ospreay is coming out as the New Japan US champion to wrestle a guy that's not part of New Japan wearing the Rev Pro belt, you're just like, how is any casual meant to keep up with this?
Yeah, and I know it was supposed. I think the Rev Pro thing is because Pac is wrestling Shota Umino at Rev Pro.
Okay.
So I wonder if it's a case of let's get Rev Pro some exposure because we're going to send Pac there to defend the AEW belt.
No matter the logic, it's
No,
just so
it's pointless.
confusing.
Yeah. Because again, if I'm a casual fan, I know Blood and Guts is obviously the draw, but it's amazing that in this Forbidden Door build-up, you've got like 700,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Do Blood and Guts, no New Japan involvement, you go over 1 million again because you've got your actual stories in there. And you've only got one title in that Blood and Guts match.
Sure. Well, it's been a fun show. What did you think of this pay-per-view?
One cornflake.
Yeah. That seems so harsh because I love this time period, but this is the worst of this time period.
Yeah.
And it's Brett winning a belt. It's one cornflake.
It's
Triple H Rock,
Yeah.
you know, Bulldog and Owen having a great barn burner of a match. Still one cornflake.
One cornflake.
None of it makes any fucking sense.
And it started badly and finished badly with a face-off. Oh, come back after this message. You can buy a VHS in 3 months' time, which you can't pre-order because we don't have the internet.
Well, we get to see Brett and Sid next week, so hopefully things will pick up again. We're back to Raw.
Awesome. Where can people find you on social media?
Find me at Fanboy Rich and on the Wrestle Talks. How about yourself?
Find me at the Tex Williams, trying to not get booked into a match with SJ Randall, so throwing a poll.
But also doing stand-up.
Also doing stand-up, maybe.
Yay.
And also playing Warhammer in the Scab League down in Folkestone in Kent.
Yeah. All right, this was fun, man.
Happy days. See you next week for more Monday Night Raw. I hope Vince is back on commentary.
The louder you guys are, the better the wrestlers will perform for you tonight.
And that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
We're tough. We can take it, baby.
You gotta penetrate in the back, baby.
Oh, I can see what you're talking. Wait just a minute. Oh! And I don't pose too well for girly books.